Hello and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master for the evening. Excuse me. If you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we run all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. I see Kim in the YouTube chat. Thanks for saying hi. Over on our other show on Friday nights, we do ongoing stories. Currently in the middle of, just kind of starting a Shadow Dark campaign. We got 2 sessions of a gauntlet done. We're going back for the 3rd one this week after a couple-week hiatus. That's going to run, what are we saying, Alan? Up through level 10, right?
100%.
100%, level 10. And we're all definitely going to survive the whole time.
Sure.
And then, yeah. So that's at our in-person game in the other room. But on Monday nights like tonight, we do this show, Tales from the Backlog, where we have remote games and we try out all sorts of different games. Tonight's game is Conan, the Hyborian Age. Alan and I both backed this on Kickstarter. We kind of split up on the rewards. I got all the miniatures and he got the adventure books. So I had to borrow those from him to run this. But we're really excited about it. It's new from Monolith Board Games, and it's a cool game, I think. We haven't played it yet. It looks cool. So that's tonight. We're doing that for 3 sessions. Update-wise, so this is the first stream that we have done since the channel hit 1,000 subscribers, because right when that happened, we were having a hiatus anyway for holiday reasons, and then also, like, people got sick. We would have had one more EZD6 Four Horsemen stream, but a couple people got sick, and we had to cancel that. We're now at 1,019. Yeah, so that's fun. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Those shorts are doing work.
Shorts are doing work. All the heavy lifting. Plus, there was a real rush. Those last 10 before we got to 1,000 were like in the same day. So, yeah, I think people see a channel at 990 subs and they're like, ooh, I gotta help. So that's fun. Thanks if you're one of those 10 people, especially. Yeah, so if you like what you see here, you can come join us on Discord. There's a link to that below the video, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. We are streaming live to both platforms. Over on the YouTube, you can find all of the back episodes of both this show and the other show that I mentioned, all over there. Heavily playlisted. Since we're always changing games, playlists are important. You'll find that over there. And if you really like what you see, you can come join our Patreon. We have a 15-minute pregame show that we record right before every stream. In this one, I compared science fiction adventure books to hentai, and I'm still sitting here trying to figure out why I said that. So you can watch that. You can watch that and try and get inside my head and let me know what I was thinking. $1 a month.
Tentacles.
So that's
with tentacles.
Yeah, it was the tentacles probably. Lovecraft. So let's talk about Conan. We're here in the Hyborian Age, an age undreamed of. Now, in this system, instead of classes and races, we have origins, because everyone's a human. And it's just about, where you're from, what your bloodline is, that sort of thing. So I'm going to have you guys go around and tell me about your characters. We'll start with Cindy.
Okay. Hey, my character is from the streets.
From the streets or for the streets?
Both.
All right.
We'll go with both. But, so I'm from, like, the back alleys, and I'm a pretty shady character. I'll pick your pocket. I will talk you out of your family heirlooms, and then you'll never see me again.
Female?
Female, yes. Oh, my name's, let's see, Siosa. My name is Siosa. I carry a long stiletto, a poniard rapier, and I have throwing stars, so watch out.
Around what age is she?
Oh, did I even put an age? I see her as pretty young. I think around, I don't know, 17, 18.
I think if you hit 45 in the Hyborian age, you're way up there.
Yeah. So I'm ready to leave the city and see the world.
Nice. I guess I'll go next, right? Alan, I'm playing Bjorn, the Bear Heart. That's his title. His origin is... It's hard for me to pronounce this. You're going to have to help me out, Steve. It's...
Sure. Jebel Sog. It's a hard J. From the blood of Jebel Sog.
Jebel Sog.
Yes.
Yeah, Jebel Sog. Yeah, I've never heard of this origin in Conan. But what I'm picturing is a guy that's... Because I'm pretty sure this clan, they're like jungle people, right?
So, yeah, let me show you the map. Because you were talking about you wanted to be sort of a Nordic type of character, which would put you in one of these two countries, Vanaheim or Asgard. But Jebel Sog is a god worshipped by the Picts who live down here. And these are like a tribal people in sort of a foresty jungle area. But if you're from up here, like you could easily be mixed blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's mixed blood. His name is Bjorn. And maybe he's like in the middle of those two areas, like Asgard and those two. Like
Okay.
That's where he came from. Because he is 100% a white mage. Like he's practiced the white magic arts. And he's not old. He's like, I would say in his 20s, but he looks old because this magic drains a lot of his life force when he uses it. So he's like 20 something, like maybe 24, 25, but he looks like he's like 40 because his magic is very demanding. And yeah, he looks very like I'm picturing a very Nordic kind of looking guy. He's like has like a beard, a long hair, a lot of like white robes, some blue talismans hanging from him. Very, very distinguished looking guy, and maybe a little bit of war paint.
I gave him red hair on the miniature.
Yeah, red hair. I like that.
All right.
But and maybe from his origin also, since those people down there, he could have also mixed blood. So maybe some of those people came by, and then their clan learned from them. We'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, it could be anything. You may not even know that you have Pictish blood.
That's
the Picts are against everyone.
But yeah,
they hate they're always raiding everyone. They hate each other. They hate everyone.
Yeah, Bjorn the Bear Heart. That's what they call him.
Cool. Patty.
Oh, okay. So me, I am Suma, and I am from the wilds. I am not very social. I'm also looked upon as very strange in civilization. I might have ears hanging off me and other pieces of bone and things that are sacred and sacrificed by my people. Basically, I could tell you about myself, but again, I could just kill you and save myself the time.
So I know I'm the only one of us that really sat down and read Conan stories before, like this weekend. But do you have any thought about where in the wilds you're from? What sort of country or area you might be from?
Definitely jungle.
Okay.
But I don't actually know really. I read most of this. It doesn't really say. It's very, very isolated though.
Okay.
So most people don't come into my jungles. And when they do, they don't leave.
Fair enough.
We do sacrifice humans. We may or may not eat them at a time or two.
Well, you did tell me you wanted dark skin on the mini, so you probably would be from one of the southern nations.
Correct. I am very, very dark skinned, like looking into a starless night. Very dark.
All right.
How old?
I don't really know. We don't really gauge age. But
Not
if I was
dead.
to guess, I would probably be like mid-20s. Pretty old.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you live in the wilderness like that, all you know is you're not a child and you're not dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I've come into civilization out of curiosity of Cindy's character, Syosa.
Oh yeah. Are you guys like a thing, or is it just more of a
We're not a
sidekick
thing,
situation?
No.
But
Okay.
when I had gone into civilization, she had tried to stalk me, but I was really stalking her.
Okay.
And so
This sounds
that's how we
romantic.
ended up.
Sounds like a thing to me.
I was
Sounds-
stalking her because I couldn't understand why a person was acting as strange as she was, and nobody seemed to notice.
So it's not a thing.
Pulls off
Her
of her.
sticking her hands in pockets and stealing things under people's noses was very obvious to me, but nobody else seemed to notice. And I thought that was very strange and unique.
Sounds romantic.
And when she
Not-
put her hand in my pocket, yeah,
It didn't go well.
it didn't go well.
She put her hands deep in your pocket. Yeah.
Not
So it's
really,
not a
because I
thing. Ellipses yet? Question mark.
Ellipses.
Yeah.
Describe her
So
chest.
a lot of people in civilization avoid me. I can be very scary looking, different for sure.
Are you talking about Suma or Patty?
Have both actually,
That's not true. You make a friend every time we go to town.
Suma.
except that now with my cloak, they think I'm scary.
That's true.
But I still make a friend. I made a friend because of the cloak. So there you go.
Good for you. All right, Yuri.
I am Lilith Aradia from parts unknown. I call no land my home. I may be hunted from some people, may not be. I am a traveler, a wanderer. I've been to many places in search for the mysteries. Not much is known about me, but I do carry a staff and a dagger, and I'm always looking about me. Maybe someone is hunting me. Maybe they're not.
Maybe.
But one thing I do know, and one thing which I will tell you now, is that I do hate serpents and all who follow the serpent.
Me too.
Set. The serpent god Set.
How old is Layla?
Indeterminate age.
Well, how old would
I am no longer nubile.
Okay.
if I was looking at her, how old would I assume?
65.
Yeah, matronly. I would say matronly.
Okay.
Matronly?
Old.
Oh, Hyborian, in the Hyborian age, 38 is 65, probably.
Okay.
So maybe like 28. I think that would be matronly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also be. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
how do we all know each other, Steve?
Well, you guys were all captured by the same tribe of Kothian nomads. Let me show you about Koth. This is the desert where we're opening up our scene here. This is the nation of Koth. You guys, yeah. Whether you knew each other before or not is up to you. Obviously, Suma and Siasa did, but regardless, you were in a slave wagon. You managed to break out. You are now on horses racing away from some 50 Kothian nomads. You are trapped in the middle of the desert. There is no place for you to go except away from them. There are too many to fight. As far as you can see, it's open sand. The only direction you know is not to go back, because that's where their camp is.
how did we escape?
How did you escape?
Yeah.
One of you got the cage open somehow. Actually, hold on a second.
It was probably.
I was gonna say hopefully me, because maybe I called an animal.
I actually just rolled it. It was a 5th person who died in the attempt.
Oh, okay.
Um,
No, wait, what the hell am I doing? Conan came by.
Oh,
He let you out.
Oh,
Hey,
There's 50 other guys chasing him the other way.
Can you describe his chest, please?
Yeah, it's huge. It's like you could take one peck and each to an entire other guy.
I noticed his gleaming hairy breast.
Yeah, but he doesn't stay long.
knew you would.
Yeah, he doesn't stay long. He
Even
comes
I
by.
was struck by his massive beastie appearance.
Oh, he's very
Manliness.
intimidating. He's very intimidating. He's got those piercing blue eyes and black hair, and
And he's just attractive and scary, and I was very, very.
yeah,
Even
Ejaculate.
I wouldn't pick those pockets.
it's like
I
a
liked him,
pan.
I ejaculated.
It was like a panther on a horse, is what it was like.
I mean, what was the other word? Immaculated.
Emasculated.
Emasculated. Yeah.
Yeah. You're the only male in the group, so you're the only one trying to live up to Conan right now.
Yeah.
So, because Conan drew that crowd away from us, that's probably how we escaped. Is they
Yeah.
were more drawn by his
And we went on
qualities
horseback.
and
Well, he doesn't like slavers, so he came by and just hit your cage with the sword, cut it open, and then a bunch of them went after him, and a bunch of them came after you. You guys are on horseback.
okay, we are on horseback. I was just going to ask.
All right. And so, do we have any idea where we're going? I know we're not going to go back, but going straight.
You are.
in like a north, south, east, west.
Yeah, let me show you. Actually, you guys can tell me where you think you'd go. Let's go ahead and say you're in the middle of the O on Koth there.
I think
So-
we go south.
I don't have the best resolution on this map when I zoom in, but south seems to be the quickest way out of Koth.
I think that's the way we would
Yeah,
go.
because it
south.
looks like it'll be a long journey to get to that one with the K.
Yeah,
To the
Karaja.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
so you
yeah,
go,
I guess down. Yeah.
yeah. So
I
you go
know
that
not
way.
where I go. I just follow the lead horse.
Yeah, and you guys chose south almost by luck because you were just getting away. You know, it was a mad scramble to the horses, then to get them untied and get out on horseback with them chasing you. It's a mess.
How close are our pursuers?
They are a couple minutes behind you. Like if you were to stop,
Oh, so, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I throw some what are those thingies called? They're like horse spurs, I think. No, those are
Caltrops or whatever they're called.
caltrops. Caltrops.
You have some?
from my bag of tricks out behind us.
you have some caltrops.
I do in my bag of
Alrighty.
whatever
Uh,
that's.
You can throw some out, but the sheer number of people chasing you, it's not going to make too much of a difference if you take out one or two of them.
What time of the day is this?
Right now, it is high noon in the desert, hot as hell. You guys are real
We're
thirsty.
riding these horses to death then to get away.
Yeah, well, they're not close to death at this time, but you're riding them pretty hard. Yeah.
We're riding them as hard as we can and just heading into this desert.
Yeah.
All right.
Except, well, does anyone want to try anything else to maybe throw off your pursuers? You can absolutely drop the caltrops. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Okay. 2.
All right, so you managed to knock two of their horses out of the chase here.
There's two of us
I
to deal
guess
with.
I can throw some arrows in the vet behind us.
I'm gonna
Well-
call.
Okay. You're gonna throw some arrows, Suma?
Yeah, or shoot some arrows. Shoot arrows. I
Okay.
could turn
Yeah.
around in the horse and
Again, roll me a d4.
okay. I got a 2.
You are also able to hit a couple of people. They're not dead, but they're not going to be very useful. And Bjorn, what were you going to do?
I'm gonna call a hyena. From the,
Okay.
From the. There's hyenas in the desert, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, I'm gonna use. So I don't know if you catch it, but Bjorn has to spend some life points to make this happen. So he's gonna spend 4 life points. And-
For this is a kind of a narrative intro. Don't spend the life points.
Okay.
But you can
So-
call a hyena. Yeah.
So you just see him, like he draws some like symbols in the air, and then he kind of puts his hand to his chest, and then all of a sudden you see these hyenas come out of a dune or something, and just start attacking the horses that are behind us.
Animal on animal violence. Anything from Lalith?
Yes. So you see I'm holding my staff with the reins, but if you're paying attention, you notice that the crystal on the staff just glows a little. And then I throw my hand back. And as I do so, these arrows shaped like snakes pop out of my hand directly behind me towards the pursuers.
I thought you didn't like snakes,
Yes, I don't.
She threw one away from herself.
but you're using snake arrows.
I know.
So Bjorn and Lalith, each of you also roll me a d4, please.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Your
4.
snake gets 1 guy. Bjorn, your hyenas get 4 horses
Hell
out of the chase. Their riders survive, but the horses can no longer chase you. So that's down to, what was it? 2 and 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. You guys have reduced it from 50 to 41 pursuers.
So it's
And-
basically
Damn, 50 pursuers?
Mhm.
This is a big slave market. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, it's their whole nomadic camp that was there. It wasn't just the slavers.
Oh,
that
okay. I
is-
thought this was. Sorry, to me, I thought this was like a convoy.
Yeah, it's not just slavers. It's like their whole community was there, including the people who do the slaving. And it's become clear, having done so much work just to take out 9 guys, not even all of whom are dead, that you are not going to be able to fight your way out of this. Things are looking pretty dire as you sort of whip up your horses. They're running out of stamina. They're breathing real hard. They're starting to slow. Bjorn, you can probably tell your mount's heart is about to give out, and these guys are bearing down on you. They're maybe 45 seconds behind you at this point. This burning waste is sapping the energy, not only of yourselves, but of the horses that you're trying to ride to salvation. It's coming to an end here when all of a sudden, up ahead, you start to see something on the horizon, domes and spires. Some sort of strange city, it appears, in the middle of the desert, looming up out of the haze. And instinctively, you adjust your path towards it. You manage to reach it before they reach you. As you get closer, you see there's this huge main gate. The kind of thing you would open to let an army in, but it's set into it is what's called a wicket gate. It's a little door for just people to go through. And so you're kind of aiming for that. The wicket gate, it's too small for the horses. But you guys can dismount, open the gate, get inside, slam the door. But when you do so, you hear a mechanism, a bolt sliding, locking the door behind you. You saw no people on the walls outside. If you called up, you were not answered. The door opened for you, but now has locked itself. And there's nobody here. You are in an enclosed entrance hall with a flagstone floor and walls made of a marble-like substance highlighted with seams of lapis lazuli. There's a small fountain babbling in the center of the room. In contrast to the searing heat outside, it is cool and dark in here. The only illumination provided by curious green jewels set in the wall and ceiling, which provide a faint glow. Those of you with sorcery skills, please give me a wits check, please. So roll your wits die and add your wits value.
That is a 9.
Okay.
I can do this too.
Yeah.
7.
Okay. So you guys, neither of you has alchemy. You both wanted it, but neither of you currently has alchemy.
Next time.
Yeah. But you are aware of what this type of gem is. It's called a radium gem, and it's something that only a really educated alchemist could create. And that's they're all around this room and out in the hallways leading off from it, and they're lighting the whole place. It's producing this sort of green, faint glow. You hear the nomads outside pounding sort of feebly on the door you came through. It eventually dies away. Seemingly, they've left, probably took your horses with them. It was their horses to begin with. And in here now, it is completely silent, tomb-like, except for that fountain. But the area has a strange, unearthly feel. Faint, but unmistakable, musky odor that you fail to recognize. From this room,
know any stories of lands or set in the desert, or of palaces, or any historical figures or alchemists?
Nothing specific that you can connect to this place, no.
Bjorn wants to take a second to assess everybody and really do like a main introduction. He kind of says to you three, "Are you three okay?"
I'm going to ignore you, and I'm going to go towards the fountain.
Okay. Narrative lead guys, I just want to say you probably grabbed the saddlebags off the horses, and that's where your gear has come from.
Okay.
Anything that's obviously yours, like a magical focus or something, you already had, but weapons you stole from them.
Bjorn kind of pays you no mind. And he looks over to you two and he says, "My name is Bjorn. What are your names?"
I'm Siosa, and that's Suma. I've met her before. Don't pay her any mind. She means no disrespect or anything. It's just her way.
Oh, don't worry. I've met plenty of people in my time, so I can understand. Life is tough out here.
Lilith Aradia. I would say it was a pleasure to meet you, but it is not. However, the situation is much better than the one we were in.
I don't know about that.
I can sense that you're a sorcerer, Leia.
Yes, I wonder what gives it off. I can smell the smell over here.
Or maybe the snakes shooting from your
Yes.
stick.
Yes, that was quite some magic you were doing back there.
Suma approached the fountain.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the fountain. We were in the desert. We've been running. It's hot. I want to see if there's water in this fountain in the middle here.
There is water. You could tell before you approached because it's noisy, bubbling.
Can I reach it? Can I reach the water? Or
You can.
I would like to just do the whole scoop it up down my face, on my arms, in my mouth.
You're just gonna go drink that?
And that's our first character death. No, I'm kidding. The water is perfectly clean and drinkable.
All I'm thinking at this moment is survival. So water, water, water. So that's why I'm going to just go for it.
Bjorn will definitely take out one of his water sleeves and fill it up
Okay.
and say,
Well, I'll drink mine down first and then go fill it.
"Well, yeah, I'll drink. I'll
Mine's
drink
already
my
been
fill."
drank down in the heat and escaping, and I would assume I already drank it.
Bjorn says, "All four of us are very lucky to have made it this far. I thought for sure we will be dead out there. That barbarian saved us.
Yes.
Yep.
Mighty was he.
So mighty."
Maybe we should have followed him.
No.
I've had, I don't know this place. I can sense these stones were made by an alchemist, but
I don't know
Do
if
not
our
like it.
predicament is any better than it was.
I do not like it.
do we
A
see
natural light. I do not like it.
do we see a path forward? In
Yes.
this place?
There is a short, dark passageway leading out of this entryway and into the interior of the city. Yeah.
I'm just going to
Right.
go in that way. I'm going to head that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow. But if I can, it would be nice. These stone, glowing stones. Am I able to pick some of them up, or are they like hard into the wall?
They're wedged into the wall pretty good. If you wanted to try and like spend time prying one out with a tool or something, you could try that. But
got
they're
a
not
tool.
meant they're not meant to be removed.
Try to pry one out if you really want one.
Yeah,
As long as you don't break my hook.
And I wanted you guys to know that my spear I use as a walking stick. So I've got this elaborate spear that has some feathers and some bones and maybe a couple of ears hanging off of it. And I use it as a walking stick when I move around.
Okay. So yeah, Bjorn, give me. I guess I'd accept might or edge depending on how you're trying to get the thing out.
Well, they're both the same. So maybe edge.
Okay.
I'll take like a little dagger that I have and try to pop it out.
Okay. Here, let me check. I'm gonna say this is pretty tough. Your edge is D6 plus 3, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna. Sorry, what was that, Siosa?
Sorry, are we able to help each other in this game?
Oh, you know what? I looked that up and now I forgot.
I actually have an edge of 5. Wait, I have a +1. Is it in certain situations or just...
Yeah, so how would you help?
Well, if he's gonna pry on it, I could also push down as well. Like, put my hands on his and also push.
Okay, so that's going to make this possible. Because the maximum roll he could have gotten was 9, and I was about to set the difficulty at 10. So Theosa's help is going to give you a +2.
All right. Well, let's see. So I got 4 on the die, plus 3, 5,
7
6,
plus
7.
2. It only gets you to 9.
No.
Ah, so close.
It's really hard to get out. Clearly,
It's all right. I appreciate the help, but
Maybe later we'll just
maybe
find
later. Yeah,
we're loose.
maybe
Yep.
later.
yeah, clearly
Well,
not meant to be removed.
I am interested to see what's in this city. So
Well-
I follow forward.
Maybe
You
there's
notice, yeah, you guys can move forward into the city. You easily find your way to lots of different hallways and rooms throughout this place. Interestingly, one thing you notice right away is it seems like the whole city's one building. It's all completely enclosed. There are no windows or open spaces anywhere to keep the sand out, presumably. But there's no skylights, there's no windows, there's no doors to the outside other than one you came through. This whole place is enclosed. Every room is decorated in the same fashion, connected by all these colonnades and corridors. So the whole place is this sort of marble with the green gemstones lighting it up. Apart from some fairly unremarkable furniture like benches and tables, it's pretty featureless. There's the occasional fountain like the one you encountered at the entrance. But more or less, every room seems the same, very repetitive. There are times when that smell that I mentioned at the beginning becomes fainter or stronger as you move through the place. And it's kind of an unsettling smell.
I would think that I would be pretty sensitive to like being able to smell and use my senses. Is there any way to possibly follow it? The smell? Since I'm used to tracking and the wild and using my senses to hunt.
I'd call that wits.
Okay. Wits.
And I'll set this at I'll call this moderate. It's hard because the area is so enclosed and there's no air moving. And the smell is kind of coming from multiple areas. So I'll call it 9.
Now, what do I add to my wits? Is there
So
any adding?
Yeah, all your scores have both a die value, both a die size and a value. All
Okay,
your
so
scores
just
should have
add
a
'em together.
D6.
I
Add them
gotcha.
together. All your scores should have a D6 right now, unless you spend XP.
I
to
got
up
an
it.
8.
Got an 8. So you do not successfully find the source of the smell.
Okay. Then I'm just going to keep going deeper into the structure, into the rooms.
Okay.
And there's nothing at all that's different or sticks out. Anything that
No, it's all pretty samey. It's like the game devs just copy pasted the same room over and over.
It seems like all the rooms are the same.
Sometimes they put a fountain in it, sometimes they don't. Not quite that samey, but yeah, it's all very repetitive. Yeah.
are any of them like set food tables or
You haven't
Any-
seen any food, no.
Does it look lived in?
candelabras or anything like that? Like,
Because is there like standing dust or
yeah,
There-
that's what I'm kind of getting at. Is like, is there?
There's
Decorations.
not a ton. There's no sign that it's lived in. It's pretty empty. Like I said, the furniture is barren. You know, the tables are not set. There's nothing on them. It's really what's the word it uses here? Featureless. There's no sign that anyone lives here. The dust is lighter than you might expect for what seems to be an abandoned city. But then again, where would the dust come from? All the sand is locked outside, and there doesn't seem to be any people in. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe here.
So, are we outside in the city? Or are we inside something?
There is no outside. The whole city is enclosed.
Oh, so we're inside like a building.
You're inside. The whole city is one gigantic building, and you guys are in it.
Oh,
Do I have a
It's-
sense of
Is
where
it-
the magic's coming from?
Where what?
Is there like, do I sense like any more magic or where a source of magic would be?
No. The only sign that there's any sorcery of any kind is these radium gems. But that's just an item.
Then I think I'm going to continue onwards until I reach the center. Is this like a dome? Like this city that we walked into? Is it a dome city? Square city?
From outside, you saw many towers, domes, spires. It's not one uniform shape. It is just sort of all connected by these corridors and colonnades from one room to another.
So have we seen any stairs going up or down either? Or
Yes. Yes, there are
Okay.
stairways. There are multiple floors. If you take a stairway, it's the same up there. After a while,
Hmm.
having trudged through this seemingly endless city, trying to find the center, not sure how you'll know it if you find it, you've completely lost track of time at this point. You're starting to despair of ever finding a way out. You're not even sure which way it is to get back to the door, especially, and if you get back there, it was locked. You don't know how to unlock it.
Yeah. I think
Let's-
at this point, though, I think I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down and cool off and relax and think because everything is the same.
Well, as you are about to sit down, you suddenly hear some faint noises in the distance.
can we tell
Can I
what
tell?
direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell there a certain corridor they're coming from.
Then I am going to immediately crouch and head in that direction.
As you
And try to keep
guys,
the wall to my left.
okay, are you guys going with her?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to let her go alone. I'll
Okay.
take out my rapier.
You are able to follow the noises. You have to make a couple turns. It gets louder and louder as you travel towards it. And you can now detect that these are the sounds of combat. Sword strokes being exchanged, steel on steel, metal on flesh. As you draw closer to the source of the sounds, there's a loud groan. And a man comes staggering out of the chamber ahead of you. He's clutching his neck, bleeding, spouting blood from here. His eyes widen. He's shocked to see you, but it's too late. He dies right in front of you. Blood pools around his corpse on the floor. But the sounds of battle continue behind him from the room he came out of.
Does he look like one of the Kothians?
No, he looks like he might be Stygian, but he's certainly not of the same race that the people who chased you are.
How's he dressed? He dressed for battle?
Somewhat. He's wearing leathers. He looked like... I would say he's dressed similarly to like how Siasa is, with sort of light clothing for movement and, you know, quickness and stealth over tankiness.
Okay. Then I definitely want to head towards the direction of the battle, but I want to make sure that I don't like just charge in. I want to, if there's walls,
I'd like
arches, whatever, I want to make sure that I'm not like barreling through the openings, but getting closer and closer.
I'd like
Sure,
to
that-
search this guy first. See if he's
Yeah,
got on it. That's
yeah, I wanted to ask if he had any weapons.
tell us
or anything.
anything.
He has a sword.
That's all you if you want it.
But yeah, that's all he's got that's interesting. He doesn't have any.
I mean, how much time do you want to spend? There's a fight going on ahead of you.
Right, there's a fight. Okay. Let's see if he has any.
He dropped the sword when he died, so that's
Yeah,
the quickest
anything
thing
that
to
might
find.
tell us where we are, I guess, is what I was looking for.
Oh, nothing like that, no matter how long you spend.
Okay. I'm not interested in the sword. I don't.
Okay.
All right.
I'll save
yeah.
one last spot for something shiny and expensive.
And I'm not interested in others' leavings.
Yeah. I continue forward to the battle.
Okay. Who's in front?
I would think
Philip-
I am.
Suma and then Bjorn, maybe.
Suma.
I'm
Yeah.
in the back.
Okay.
Well, no, I think I'm third. If she what's sorry, Siosa?
Siasa?
Yeah.
That's
You want to
fine.
be second?
Sure.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
be third. Yeah.
Well, here's what you see.
Ooh, nice.
So leave it to me. So excited to use these Conan miniatures that came with my Kickstarter to go ahead and pick the one adventure where the protagonists are not represented by the miniatures in the box. However, we got these. Here is Suma.
Nice.
I'm trying to get it to focus. Thought I had the
You can't
autofocus
see
off.
my pasties.
Let's see here.
This is PG-13.
Oh no, that looks good. That looks good. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not focused, but there she is. She fell over. Here we have Siosa.
Nice.
Cool.
So
Cool.
these are miniatures that came with the game. They looked better before I mangled them with my paint job, but
No,
they're very
No, I
cool.
think you did a really good job with the paint.
Yeah.
So,
You just
some
can't
better
tell
than
with this camera that it looks really good.
yeah, some better than others. Here's Bjorn and Lilith.
If you go on the Discord, maybe we could post it in general so the others, the ones that are watching, could see them.
There you go. Yeah, I mean the thread that we are in for the game is visible to anyone. They just can't talk in it. So you guys can see the
okay.
pictures I posted earlier if you would like to join the Discord to do that. So you guys are here, and here's what you see. These guys over here are all humanoid for the most part, but their heads are the heads of snakes. These are serpent folk, and they have this dude
Love it.
cornered. There is also another dead body in here, which I don't have represented on the map because it doesn't matter. But they're after this guy, and he is fighting them with abandon. He is hard pressed back to the wall, fighting for his life. They are taking turns, harrying him, trying to beat him down. His defense is flagging. And you just see these horrifying snake people, who I'm sure Lilith hates with a passion, forked tongues flickering out, taking turns trying to strike at this guy.
I'm not even going to wait. I'm going to just start shooting with my arrows. They're snake
Okay.
people. I don't like them. I don't like bullying others, so I'm going to just start shooting.
Okay, then we need to do initiative.
Yes.
Okay.
How do we do initiative?
All right.
It's an edge check.
Edge.
Okay.
With
So
an
edge die plus your edge
uh,
stat.
I rolled a 6 plus a 4 is a 10.
Okay.
I also got a 10.
3.
I should write this down. Hold on a moment.
My edge stat is a 4, so Patty,
I did.
Yeah,
8.
mine as well. 1d6 plus 4, so I got a 10.
Okay. So Lilith and Patty are tied. You guys, or Lilith and Suma are tied. You can just take turns in whichever way you wish. Oh, no. You know what? There is a rule. If you're still tied, you got to re-roll. Cielsa, what was yours?
8.
I rolled a 2.
I just got an 8.
Okay.
Okay. And Bjorn?
7.
Okay. So it's going to go Suma, Lilith, Cielsa, Bjorn.
And when attack, we do use our flex die. Is that correct?
You should be rolling your flex die for everything I'm having you roll.
Oh.
Checks and everything.
Oops.
Oh, I haven't been adding that.
We were rolling the d6.
Yeah.
So
we need
okay.
I have a
Sorry,
D10
I
that's
didn't
split.
I didn't realize there was confusion about the flex die. Your flex die is a D10. Anytime you roll a check or an attack or anything, you also roll the flex die. Because if the flex die comes up on its max value, which right now is 10, then you get to do extra stuff.
Yeah, we've been rolling the d6 this whole time.
Well, you should be rolling the D6. You should also be
add
rolling the flex die.
The D10 extra.
But
Yeah.
the D10 doesn't give you extra to your score. It's
Correct.
if you land a critical, like a 10 on it, then something good happens. If you land a 1 on it, something bad happens.
Wait, so for the initiative, was it supposed to be d10?
No. The flex die does absolutely nothing unless you roll a 10.
So we always have to roll a
Horrifying.
flex die.
With our D6, yes.
With the
Yeah,
D6.
it's just the flex die just provides a chance that something awesome's going to happen. 1 in 10 chance something awesome's going to happen.
All right. Well, so let's roll that for the initiative then.
Sorry, Alan. Actually, you talked about the flex die so much, months ago when we backed this that I thought I didn't need to bring it up. But yeah, that's what it is.
Well, I just rolled a 10 on my flex die.
For the initiative.
Yeah.
I'm actually, now that I said you roll it for everything, I'm gonna double check that you use it for initiative. I think you do. Let me see.
So I'm gonna roll a D8. Eight. And I use might for my bow, is that correct?
No, I think it's edge for any ranged weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. It says the flex die is an additional die that PCs must roll every time they roll dice,
Yeah.
unless a specific rule says otherwise. Players should be sure to share their flex die is in distinct from other dice they are rolling, so as to not confuse them.
So page 45, I think, 45, 49 tells the rules for the flex die.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I should have started by talking about the flex die because it's kind of the most unique thing about the system.
Yeah, you have
It's-
to roll a flex die with everything,
Yeah, and most of the time it doesn't do anything.
unless
Right.
it's that 10.
So
Yeah.
I got for my ranged, I got 7 plus 1, so that's 8, 12, and then on my flex die I rolled a 6.
Okay, one moment, please. I'm just looking up. Yeah, okay. Initiative is the exception. That's when you don't roll a flex die.
Okay.
So there's nothing you could do with it if it came up 10 on initiative. Now, I rolled for these guys, and they, you know what? Lucky you, these guys are going last. And I'm sorry, Suma, I'm going to come back and have you repeat what you said in just a moment because I didn't hear
I
anything.
got it.
Okay, so what did you say?
I said I got a 12, and then with my flex die I just rolled a 6.
Okay. Sultan. Cool. So you hit one of these guys. I'll say, here's you. You can let me know if you want me to move you. Everyone else is right behind you.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
not
gonna
a-
move.
not-
I'm gonna move to the left, right outside the door,
Okay, like that?
because I do want to keep a wall either to the left of me or behind me,
So,
if I can possibly help it.
okay, so you just want to like clear the door like that?
Yep, exactly like that.
Cool. And what is the damage that you dealt?
And that was with my edge. It was 12. Or do I roll damage separately?
The weapon has damage.
So I did a 1d8, which was I got 7 plus 1, so that's 8. and then I added my edge. I'm confused about rolling for.
Okay.
edge.
I got that right here on the
Sorry.
GM screen that came with it.
Yeah.
Attacks are relevant stat die, edge for ranged weapons, and it's stat die plus stat value plus or minus modifiers, which you don't have any right now, and that's it. So roll your edge to hit, which you did. You got, what'd you say it was?
4. So I rolled my d8 and I got a 7, but I get +1 to ranged attacks, so that's an 8.
Okay.
And then I added 4 for my edge.
Let me double check that.
So I'm not sure if that's to hit or if that's damage.
Okay, so you roll to hit, and if you hit, you roll damage.
Okay, what do I roll the d8 for damage then?
No, you roll d6 for your edge.
Oh, I get you. Sorry. Yes, never mind.
Plus 4 for your, yeah.
Okay, so I got 4 plus 4, so I got 8 for my edge,
Okay, so you still hit this guy.
and then I rolled the d8,
And then you roll the damage. Well, you already rolled the damage, right? It was
right. So 7 plus 1,
7.
8.
Yeah.
8.
Okay, you've killed this guy.
Perfect.
I'll say this one. Well done. The way these minions work, they have a threshold. And basically, if you do damage at or above their threshold, you one-shot them.
Okay.
If you get below the threshold, you're going to have to hit them again. But you got that guy, and it is now Layla's turn.
Okay, who looks like the biggest and baddest of them all?
They all look about the same. I know the miniatures aren't all the same size, but I just wanted the most serpenty ones that I had. By the way, this dude is from the Conan set. I just painted him up. If you manage to save his life, you'll find out what his name is. But yeah, the other than the dead one that just got shot, they all look about the same.
Okay, then I'm just going to spend 3 life points and snake arrow one of them.
Ooh, snake arrow.
Man, this snake chick in our party is weird.
She hates snakes, and yet she uses snakes.
Snakes with snakes.
Against snakes.
It is a 3 plus, that's my wits, right? So that's a 9.
Okay, the next range attack made by the sorcerer during this combat inflicts an additional damage. So yeah, you guys, you do get 2 actions. So you spend 1 action to cast a spell and your next action to attack.
Yes, use 1 action to make a snake arrow and the next range attack. So I guess
Yeah.
I have to make the snake arrow so it's a 2 action thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So, yeah,
1 to
so,
cast a spell and another to use the item. Yeah.
Yeah. So did a 9 hit?
A 9 does hit.
All right.
Let me put you. You came in from back there.
Yes.
I'll assume you went to the right when Sumo went left.
So it inflicts an additional 1d6 damage. Actually, but it doesn't tell me what the regular damage is for that snake arrow.
Well, it buffs whatever your ranged weapon is that you already have. So what do you have that's ranged? I guess you could throw your knife.
You don't have a bow?
I don't have a bow because I thought it was sort of one of like those. It just shoot from my crystal and it'd be like a snake with a sharp.
Okay, let's go ahead and say that knife in your weapons list was actually a bow this whole time.
Okay.
We'll give you the same stats that Suma has on her longbow, which is
1d8 plus
1d8
1d8,
for damage. Yeah.
Okay, great. Sorry about that.
which is 8 areas, if that
No
matters.
worries. First time in a new system. I didn't catch that either.
So
I'm not sure what the areas mean, but that's what my longbow is 8 areas.
okay, so that is 1d8 plus 1d6 plus my wits, right? Value.
No, you don't add a stat to damage.
Oh, you don't add stat to damage. Okay. So that is an 8 points points of damage plus that snake is poisoned.
8 points total?
Yes.
Which one do you want to kill?
Sure, that one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got him. You snaked that snake. You guys are one-shotting these dudes. Cielsa.
Okay, so using... well, I'm going to come in first.
Here you are.
Yeah.
And I will... is that a fountain?
Yes.
In the okay. How far can I move?
So it's a range-based system. Excuse me, like a range band type of thing.
Yeah.
I think so. You can move one range band. Basically, you could get to this guy, and that's about as far as you could go.
Can I circle around the... I want
Fountain.
to call it well now. The fountain, yes, thank you. Just enough so I can be in range, just like that. Can I do that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
That takes
then
one action, and you have another one.
Right, and I'm going to be... I have fleet-footed.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to take a second action is going to be throwing my throwing star at one of them. So that's going to be edge, right?
Yeah, to throw your throwing stars, yes.
So I roll a d6 and I add the value, correct?
Yep.
All right.
And you get to add an extra +1 because of your origin bonus.
Right. So that is...
D6 + 5,
8.
basically.
That's an 8.
Outstanding, you've hit one.
Okay. And then I roll the damage, which is a d4
Yes.
plus a d6?
No,
Or-
just the D4.
It's just the d4 plus that +1 to all attacks that I have.
And don't forget to
But
roll
that's only
your-
attacks. That's only attacks, not damage. It doesn't buff damage.
And don't forget
Oh,
to
that's
roll
just
your
a reminder
flex.
for me. Never mind. Okay. What?
And don't forget to roll the flex.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh darn it. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, you gotta roll the flex for the attack and for the
Let me
damage.
roll the flex for that attack real quick. That's a 9, so nothing.
All right.
Back to the d4. That's a 4.
Okay. So which guy do you want to aim at? These two guys are the easiest for you to hit there.
Yeah, the yellow one, the one that looks more yellow, is fine.
Cool. You've hurt him. He is not dead.
Okay. And then I can throw another star, correct?
Nope. You have 2 actions.
I have 3. Because of
You don't have-
fleet-footed.
Fleet-footed doesn't give you 3 actions.
Bonus move action. Oh, a bonus move action.
If you make 2 moves, it said if you spend both of your 2 actions on moving, you get a free 3rd move. But that's all it does.
Oh, I misunderstood that completely. I could move 3 times.
Yeah. And fleet-footed combined with hit and run, which you'd have to spend stamina, would be really good if you needed to move really
Oh.
far. But
That's what
in this
happened is
case,
I got confused with the hit and run, I think.
yeah, in this case, you don't really need to move really far.
No.
You already did your move and threw your thing.
All right, so let me just roll. I need to roll the flex, right?
Yeah, for damage, yeah.
Let me do that. That's a 9 again.
Okay,
So I guess I'm done.
cool. And that's going to be Bjorn.
Man. Okay, Bjorn's gonna do his Call of the Wild and summon another hyena. So he's gonna spend 4 life points to do this.
It's crazy that there was a hyena in here the whole time. It comes
Yeah.
barreling in.
Yeah.
You enter the room. It comes barreling in
Yeah.
from out there.
And
Also
and
another
immediately
mini
the
from the
hyena runs up
Kickstarter.
to the closest person and attacks.
Okay. I will roll
And-
for the hyena.
No. I roll for the hyena.
You have the stats in front of you?
Yep.
Cool.
So so it says melee damage, bite. Do I roll might or edge?
Might.
Might. Oh wait, it's a D8. Cool. It's almost like I'm playing like 6 different characters.
Almost.
Uh,
Keep it up. You'll know what Max feels like.
yeah. By the way, this hyena's called Max.
Cool. Max the hyena.
Max the hyena. Yeah. Okay, so D8 plus my flex to attack. So the hyena got 4, 5, 6 to hit.
Hold on. I think that misses actually. Yeah, he's missed. Hyena has not hit this snaky guy.
Okay. Then that's his turn.
Okay.
And I spent 2 turns to summon it. So
Gotcha. Okay, it is now this guy's turn. Your fellow human that you don't know the name of yet. And he's going to roll. Deal hopefully some damage to one of these guys. Oh, yeah, he's going to hit this little red guy for sure. And, yeah, he wipes this guy out. Takes one down. Now it's the serpents. These two are going to swarm in on him and keep him busy. This one's going to turn around and attack your hyena. Let's see. So the serpent folk are not super powerful. Does 5 hit the hyena?
where do I look at for armor on the hyena?
Physical defense. It might be a range.
His physical defense is 5 to 7.
Okay, so that's a range because the GM is supposed to just pick, gives you options. We'll call it 6. Either way, it doesn't hit. Well, no, I rolled a 5, so it might have hit if I'd said 5, but we'll call it 6, put it right in the middle. This one's going to come for Siasa. And that's 6 to hit you. Does that hit your physical defense?
Let me look.
I'm sure it does not.
Excuse me. My physical defense is 8.
All right. This last guy, I think he's coming for Suma. Here we go. That's a 9 to hit.
Well, he hit me. Mine's
Okay.
6.
He's coming at you with a short sword. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yes. And that is all the serpent folk taking their turns. Back to the top of the round, Suma.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do the same thing. Well, he's in my face now, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go and I'm going to do the spear. Whack him with my spear,
Okay.
which would be might, correct?
Yes.
So 6. So that's a 6.
6 misses.
Ah, dang. Okay.
Don't forget to roll your flex.
I
Yeah.
did, and I only got a 6 on it.
Oh, I can't wait for flexes to happen.
I'm trying. So that was my 1, right? My
That was one action, yes.
one action. So can you attack twice or no?
You can.
Okay, then I'm gonna whack and try to whack him the other direction.
Okay.
So Let's see what I just got. I got 12. And a 1.
12 absolutely hits.
And I got a 1 on my flex, if that means anything.
It doesn't.
Okay, good.
Yeah, only tens.
Yeah.
And so I hit him for 5.
5. He is still up, but injured. That was Suma. Laylath, you're up.
So the one
That's
attacking Suma's right next to me, right?
Yeah, I didn't really ask you where you stepped when you came in, but you could be right here, sure.
Okay. So I am going to spend 1 stamina point. And I'm going to use 1 action to make a sorcery attack, touch range. I'm just going to go over and just touch the snake. And I'm going to try to leech the life out of him.
Nice.
Ooh, life leech.
I rolled
Is
a
this
1.
Black magic or necromancy?
Necromancy.
What did your flex say?
My flex is a 3.
Dang.
I rolled a 1, so that is a crit fail on this.
Wait, you rolled a 1 on what?
On
The
my
attack.
D6.
On your sorcery attack?
The
Yeah.
sorcery attack, yeah.
Okay. Well, what a waste.
Well, is there no critical failure?
But I get 2 actions,
No.
right? So I'm going to roll this. Can I spend another stamina point to do my other action?
Yeah, if you want to do life leech again, you can spend another stamina point.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't say you have to use 2.
Yeah, if I
Two
could
actions.
use multiple stamina points, then
Yeah, no problem.
that's a 4. Will a 10 hit?
Yes, a 10 will definitely hit.
Okay, my flex die was a 6. Okay, so damage is equal to the sorcerer's wit die plus 1. So he has 7 points of damage, and I regain life points equal to the damage suffered by the target.
Where are you getting the +1?
It is under this the life leech, and then it says the little description on the effect, unless I typed it in wrong.
You typed it in wrong. It doesn't. I was reading it out of the book. It doesn't say +1. It's
Okay.
damage is equal to the sorcerer's wits die. It might be that you did that because something else is giving you a bonus.
What about
Yes,
your effect?
it's your origin bonus. Parts unknown gives you +1 to all checks made as part of a contest. No, you don't get the
No.
+1. That's not what this is.
Must have been a typos. So 6 points of damage then.
Cool, and you get 6 points of healing if you need it.
Yes.
And he is dead.
There.
So he just as I touch him, he just sort of shrivels up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And now we have snakeskin leather for snakeskin boots.
The cool thing about minions in the game is if you hit that threshold, like I mentioned, you one-shot them. If you don't hit the threshold, you just have to hit them one more time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there's no tracking hit points unless you meet a tougher enemy.
So I have expended 2 stamina points, but I have back to maximum health.
Great.
Nice.
Siosa.
Okay, so I am going to spend a stamina point. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to choose my hit and run. Let's spend that stamina. Oh, don't be like that to me right now. Okay, I'm going to write it down on my piece of paper because my computer hates me.
Oh, I know where I got that +1. I definitely was looking at a different effect at the time when I was typing it in.
Gotcha.
Okay, 1 stamina to make an action. My action will be to swing my poniard, it is in my right hand, at this ugly snake person in front of me.
You okay? With you so far.
6. I mean, roll the die 6, sorry. That's 4 plus the 5, which is 9.
That's a hit.
Okay, and I'll roll this guy. Nope, nothing from that. Okay, so D4. 4 damage.
He's dead.
Okay, and then I will move closer to
Over here?
Yep.
Or did you want this guy? I don't know if you can see. There's still a guy fighting the hyena, and then there's 2 snaky guys fighting the unintroduced human.
Right.
All right. So because of hit and run, all of that is still only 1 action.
By 2. But it only allows me to move again.
It allows you to attack and move twice, and all of that only counts as 1 action. So you still have an action left. You can attack again.
Oh, right. Okay. That's what. Okay. I was like,
Yeah,
did I
hit and
do
run
that
is
up
pretty
again? I was like, all right. That's what I want to do. Let's do it. All right.
Great.
I don't like that number.
Yeah, this From the Streets origin is really cool. The hit and run and fleet-footed are great.
So that's a 7 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, let's roll this one. That's a nothing. So I will roll a d4 for damage, which is a 4. Wow. You're my favorite die tonight.
4. What did you attack with?
And then I could
All
move.
right, so he is hurt. Technically no, because your 2 move actions should be on the same action as the attack, but I'll let you move again. Because you definitely only used 1 move to get here.
I just wanted to see if that's how the mechanic worked.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't. You'd have to do it all as 1 action.
All right, I don't need to. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Clarify.
There you go. All right. Bjorn.
Okay, hyena attacks. 2, so you got 8 to hit.
That's a hit.
So it's 1d6. So 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
Yeah, this guy didn't get hit before, did he? I think not. So he is still alive, but he is hurt pretty bad. You are 1 point away from his threshold there with 6.
Okay, Bjorn is going to try to make a range attack with his short bow.
Cool.
So that's
At the same guy, I assume.
yeah, the same guy. I'm double teaming. So range attack is edge, right?
Yes.
No, I got 4 to hit.
No, doesn't hit.
Yeah.
You got to roll your other one.
You got
Yeah.
2 actions.
Yeah, don't forget your flex.
All
No,
your flexes.
no, I did roll the flex.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I
You know
didn't
what
get it.
I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to give each of you a free roll of flex die right now because of all the times we forgot to roll it at the start. And if anyone hits a 10, go ahead and just add a stamina point.
I hit a 9.
I got an 8.
I got 8.
No, that's a 4. But thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
thanks.
oh no, wait, no, I can attack again. Because that
Yeah,
was
you do
only
have 2
one
actions. Yeah.
Yeah. So D6 plus my flex. Come on. Okay, better on the D6. So 5, 6, 7, 8 to hit.
That hits.
And then
He's dead.
but I want to see if I get the flex.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't get the flex.
Bummer. What would the damage have been?
The damage was 4.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Cool. So this guy is going to take another swipe Oh, wait a minute. He's down to one opponent. See, also, when you attack, you came over here and attacked, you hit, right?
Yeah, 4
And
damage.
he'd already hit that guy. So that guy's dead.
Excellent.
There's only one left. He's going to attack the last remaining guy. Here we go. He whiffs it.
Oh.
Misses his attack. This dude is going to try and bounce. But he can't do anything because you guys are blocking the door, so he's just going to end up over here.
Okay.
Now he's like, oh crap.
No prisoners.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
I'm gonna definitely go for it.
Suma's up.
I'm gonna
Here's you.
Pull out my bow.
You might have information.
The only information is going to hell.
Well, I'm sorry, but I pulled out my bow.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is what I got. And then for damage, wait, let me do that flex thingy. Nope, nothing. And for damage, I got, what's it say? 3, 4. 4. damage.
Okay, he's hurt. He's hurt. Who else wants to hurt him? Laylath, you're up.
Wait.
Because my action is pulling or is stringing an arrow, right? That is what my action, and then
No, I don't think that takes an action, actually. You have a second action. I keep forgetting you guys
then
can
I'm gonna
attack
shoot
twice.
Another arrow.
Yeah, you can shoot that bow twice. As long as it says you can.
All right, so 7,
Got him.
and then and 2 damage.
You killed him. So this guy in the corner over here collapses from exhaustion. He's covered in blood, largely serpent blood, some his own. He did an incredible job defending himself, but if you guys hadn't shown up, he was going to be out of here. And you see him look up and say, "My friends, thank you." And that is where we're going to take our break.
Awesome.
We don't even have a name.
We'll find out his name after these messages. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Man,
Hello, we're back. Tales from the Backlog. You have just saved a man from a outnumbering force of serpent folk. And
I'm gonna
he
offer
is...
him water.
He will take your water, even though he has his own, and there's a fountain right here in the room. He will take what you hand him at this moment because he is so worn down and exhausted. He takes a drink, and he says, "Thank you. I feared today would be my last at the hands of these creatures." He kind of kicks one. You get right away from his attitude that this is not a surprise that he had to fight these things. There's some enmity here already. He says, "I am Zoltan, and I see our city has successfully lured in some new denizens. But never
This is your
fear.
city.
Well, it's our city now. But never fear, I will guide you through the mysteries of this place. Quickly, now let us go.
What is this place?
Quickly,
Yes, what
let's go. The noise will draw more of these serpent demons, for they're never far away. This
Do
place
I have
is
time
called...
to skin any of them and grab some meat for the way?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to wait here, the noise of combat was quite loud. I assume it's what drew you to me.
It
Yes.
is, yes.
There are more of these things here. We must leave.
That means more opportunity later.
What
Well,
a pleasure.
I will explain all when we reach the stronghold of Zura. He sneaks off into the hallways. He's beckoning you to follow him.
okay.
I'll definitely follow him.
I'll follow. Yeah.
So, so this is Zoltan. And he is very stealthy, very lithe as he moves through the maze-like corridors of the city. He looks nervous. He's very alert for signs of trouble. He's frequently stopping, checking corners multiple times before crossing them. Clearly just on high alert.
I will probably mimic him then.
Okay.
And I'm definitely going to be down crouched, following.
Everyone go
But
ahead and give him... Oh, what's that?
Question for him. So,
Okay.
this is your city?
Well, we are residents of it. We didn't build it. Like yourselves, we entered once and were trapped. But he doesn't want to talk too much in these
Right,
hallways. He's whispering and he's keeping his answers very short and clipped. He wants you to be quiet.
Yeah, of course. And I am going to be as low and as deep as I possibly can so that it doesn't travel.
Yeah.
My voice.
So he... I was going to say, everyone please roll me an edge test.
Edge test.
7.
Okay.
8.
5 for me.
8 for me. Is this part of a contest? I could do a +1, right, to all checks? Made as part of a contest?
Actually, yes.
Okay, so that is an 8.
Okay.
Nothing
You
on
didn't
my
need
phone.
it. I did set the difficulty for this at a 5, so even Bjorn passed. This was just a sneak check. Because you guys got away from there quickly, it was pretty easy. But Zoltan leads you away from this place through a bunch of hallways, and as you travel, you start to pass through these areas where there are gardens. Fertile gardens with vegetables and fruit and trees, with dates and coconuts, somehow growing in the light of these radium gems that are the only source of illumination in this whole city. No sunlight, but crops. And eventually, passing through these areas, you find yourselves regarding a large, heavily fortified double door. And Zoltan gestures towards it and grins and says, "Behold, the sanctum of Zura." But there is one problem. There is a large contingent of 30 serpent folk warriors in front of these doors, accompanied by 2 giant serpents
Oh, great.
of the same type that Bjorn can summon. So, pretty daunting force arrayed against you.
How many? How many are down there?
30?
30.
Damn.
I'll
Plus
whisper
2
it.
giant
Bring
serpents.
us into a trap.
No. He
Is
he
there
wants to
another way in, a
get-
secret way.
get past them. He says, "We must find some way to get past them."
Are these creatures cold-blooded by any chance?
Absolutely. They're snakes.
Okay. So one of my inherent skills is chilling presence. The sorcerer is able to dramatically lower the temperature in their immediate area. Though they cannot cause water to freeze, the temperature drop will be noticeably uncomfortable for most living creatures. Can I make it so they're cold-blooded, that they're sluggish?
This is an inherent ability. You don't have to spend anything for this. This is awesome. I'm going to say, yes, that's absolutely going to work, but I'm going to have you do a roll. Do a wits roll here, please. And we'll call this a contest so you can add your +1. See if you can
That
beat
is a-
10.
That is a 10.
It's a 10 exactly. You make it so cold in this room that the serpent folk, over the course of the next 5 to 10 minutes, leave.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Well done. That was awesome.
Excellent.
Here's the thing about this section of the adventure. There is a secret door that Zoltan doesn't want to tell you about. So I'm supposed to like give you guys a chance to like come up with a clever way around. And the book gives no clues. It's just like see if they think of something. Yuri on the first try over here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Figured it out.
Sweet.
People have always called me a little bit cold.
Great stuff. Yeah. Players are always smarter than the GM. So Zoltan takes you inside. Once these creatures are gone, yeah, he takes you up to these double doors, and there's kind of a secret knock that he does, and you are admitted to this well-furnished, secured series of chambers populated by more of his people. The people are known as the Zura, he tells you. They ask him about the guys he was out there with, and he will answer sadly that they were slain in an ambush by the serpent folk. But everyone looks very happy to see you guys. Zoltan has brought powerful new allies back to the Sanctum of Zura. You can hear whispers as these people are talking about you guys, calling you outsiders and hoping there. You hear things like maybe you can break the deadlock, maybe you can finally rescue them from here. But Zoltan eventually ushers you into the presence of the leader here, whose name is Jomana. She is a young, severe-looking woman who listens as Zoltan explains the events that took place outside. She will say, "Be welcome, strangers. We are blessed that you have come to us, though you may not be so pleased, for now you share our prison. Bagara is the name of this place, so called after the ancient sorcerer Salazar Bheg, who created it. Eons ago, he raised it from the sands and ruled his people in a life of luxury and decadence. The serpents you saw were once his minions and slaves, but rose to overthrow him and slaughter his people. Now they haunt this city, which shifts in time and place, from the sands of Stygia to the deserts of Koth to other strange worlds and dimensions. All this we have read in the ancient manuscripts left by one of Salazar Beg's dying scribes. We are the Zura. Just like you, we fled our enemies and have been trapped here for numberless years in this sanctum we created. But our numbers are dwindling in the face of the serpent onslaught. Our only hope lies in finding a way into the throne room of Salazar Beg and using the magic contained within to release us. But all of our efforts have so far been in vain. The scrolls we found speak of the sorcerer's crown, an artifact wherein the power to command the city resides. If we could but reach it, we might vanquish our foes and find our way to freedom. But our fight is now your fight. Perhaps you can find a way where we could not. Will you aid us?
I mean, we kind of have no choice because we're stuck here with you. So
That would be my next argument, yes.
so
Yeah.
we must find this artifact together.
What do you know of the way to the throne room?
Well, we can take you to the door of the throne room, but they are impossible to open. And she will actually lead you there right now.
Okay.
It takes a little bit to get there. Well, do you guys want to do anything else or ask any other questions before you leave the sanctum? Because she does have to lead you out of the sanctum to get to the throne room.
Does anyone in our party need healing?
I would mind being healed.
This would be a good time. You guys can do a recovery.
Yeah, how does that work?
So basically, you just like take a break, bandage your wounds, have a drink, eat some food, whatever. Every time you do this, you regain 50% of your maximum life points, and you gain a stamina point.
50%.
Yeah, that sounds-
50% of your max. Yeah, this is really powerful healing, but you are only allowed to do this once or twice per story, basically.
So basically, if you have 30 maximum, you have 15 that you could add to your current hit total, right?
Right, but you can't go above your max.
Okay.
Wait, so
I am not
50%,
that low, though.
So how much would I get back from 50%?
50% of whatever your maximum is. So you're probably going to get back to full right away.
Because my maximum is 38, but I went down to 34.
So
you're
back up.
you're back at full.
Yeah, so I was thinking if we can only do this once an adventure, maybe we should get hurt a little bit more before we use this.
Is it once an adventure?
I think 1%.
It's once or twice per tale is what it is. But yeah, I mean this is the place to do it. You guys are in a secured sanctum.
We might as well, because both Bjorn and Lilith can heal later. So
yeah, and you get an extra stamina point for free when you do this. Everyone does. So
All right, I'll do it then.
oh, we get an extra stamina point.
yeah, you add one. There is no maximum on stamina.
Oh, okay.
What it is with stamina is at every single session, it resets to the same as your grit value.
Oh, I see. So you don't keep them.
You don't keep them if you get more, but you can get more. Basically, two ways to get more is this, doing a recovery, or it's the most common thing that you would spend like a flex on if you got a 10 on a flex die.
Oh.
There are several things you could spend that flex on, but if none of the more unique ones work for you, you just get a stamina.
I gotcha. Okay.
So I guess I'm back up to 3 from 4.
Cool.
That works for me.
And I'm back to 4.
Haven't used any, so I'm up to 5.
Cool. Yeah, that's why there's no maximum, because they're going to go away in the next session anyway. And it's not really that easy to get more.
Dormana, in your readings, what might we expect in the throne room so that we might fully prepare?
Well, we've never been in the throne room. We have this manuscript scrap, which tells us some clues about how we might get in, but we've been unable to solve it. Once we are in there, we do not know what is required to get the crown. Hopefully you can just pick it up, but we don't know.
What have you tried on the door so far?
Well, we've tried picking the lock. We've tried forcing our way in. We've tried looking for another secret door. We have mapped out the city around the throne room, looking for other doorways that are hidden on the perimeter surrounding it. We've tried to get in from above. We've tried to break in from below. We have this scrap, and she'll show you guys this piece of paper. It says, "To enter my master's house, you must abandon notions of solidity. Become fluid. Flow like the passing of a moment. Find darkness, then light, and emerge cleansed and reborn."
Sounds
We
like
haven't-
some sort of test.
Yeah, we haven't made heads or tails of this. If we take you to the throne room, maybe you can.
Is the area of the throne room secure or not?
We have to pass through some areas where serpent folk might be in order to reach it. But once we get there, we've never seen any of them there.
Very well, then. Shall we proceed?
Excuse me.
As well.
So she'll lead you there. I'm going to just roll real quick. Yeah, you guys get there without incident. And eventually you are standing in front of a large, huge, really, doorway. Sealed tight. And on either side, there are two of those fountains, larger than the others you've seen. But there's a fountain and a fountain on either side of the large doors. It's a double door, and impossible to open.
So it's a double door. Does it have any is there no latch or anything to like open, like a lock or anything?
There's no lock visible. There's no handle or latch of any kind. You would assume that it only opens from inside.
Do we sense
just to look at
anything
it.
magical about it?
Yeah. Do I sense any magic coming from it?
Unless one of you has an ability that lets you actually sense magic, I don't think you'd have any way of knowing.
I think I do. Give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, you do. Sense sorcery. It's a white
sense
magic.
sorcery. The sorcerer can sense sorcery being used nearby and is able to tell if an item or a person is under the effect of a spell by placing a hand upon the item or a person.
So excuse me. The doors are not ensorcelled, but you do sense that there is some magic in use beyond the doors.
Beyond the doors. Can I tell how far beyond the door?
Not clearly. You kind of get the sense that there's a big room or series of chambers in there, and that whatever you're detecting is in there. But not a football field away. But other than that, you don't know.
I'm able to hear whispers in the darkness as an inherent skill. I'm able to hear through the walls or any other similar obstructions. Do I hear anything through these walls?
No.
I want to investigate one of the fountains.
You want to investigate a fountain?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too. Like, for
Okay.
physical things.
I was
Who's
actually going to step into one of the fountains.
Okay, who's going to which fountain?
You said there's two?
Yeah,
Are
they're
they, like,
flanking.
next to
They're
each other.
they're flanking the door.
I'll go to the one on the left.
I'll do the run on the right.
And Ciosa, were you going to one too?
Yeah,
You-
I'll physically inspect the one that Lalith is also inspecting.
You said there
Okay.
was 4?
No, there's only two. One on the left, one on the right.
I'll go to the one that Lila went to.
Okay, so 3 of you are going left, and Suma is going right. Everyone, please give me a wits check. Difficulty 10.
Wits, difficulty 10. Nice.
Oh God.
That's a perfect 6.
Nice.
So the 6, 12. I got at least a 12, 13.
I got 8.
I got 4.
I got 9.
Well, you're all idiots, except Lalith, who finds the secret door in the fountain on the left. It is underwater, and you cannot get through it unless you swim. It is a tunnel.
A tunnel. Ooh.
She has found
How
a secret
far?
door. How far? You can't see the end of it. But it goes towards the throne room.
Born, darling, do you have a little swimmer as one of your summons?
Well, yeah, I can check. Can I call my crocodile?
Yeah. You can.
All right, I'm gonna spend 8 to call my crocodile, and he comes up from the water.
No, here's what happens. Suma, the only person who went to the right hand
Oh,
fountain, suddenly jumps back. And Jomana also yells, "What the fuck?" As a
And
crocodile
I've got my
suddenly
spear out.
lunges out of the right hand fountain towards Suma. Jomana goes, "Wait, there's a crocodile here now?" And this one,
I say, don't worry, that's just Sammy.
and Sammy
Right,
runs
I
across to
pulled out
the
my
left hand
spear
fountain
in
and goes
space.
in.
All right, so I tell him to go inside that water and just to see how far it goes.
Well, he will do that for you. Unfortunately, I don't think you have any way to like really communicate with him if he finds out the information.
no.
Wait, hang on.
So-
Can
wait,
we tie a rope to his?
so-
Will he let us tie a rope to his back leg?
Well,
Or his
hold
tail?
on. Well, hold on. One of my other inherent things is that the sorcerer can read and write symbols that only can be understood by beasts or those who remember the ancient language. So
Okay.
can I just write like a beast language, and then when he comes back, he can write something back to me?
Well, why
Well, he can't write, but he could. You could maybe read his intention.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes back. It takes him under a minute to go all the way to the end and come back. And your ability to sort of read, it says you can't command or influence them, but since this one's a summon, I'll say you can at least tell it go here or go there.
Yeah.
So it goes through the tunnel, it comes back, and you know by the way it's behaving that it has completed the task. It got to the end of the tunnel and returned in under a minute.
Okay. And I say, well, okay, it should be safe to swim under there. So
Can I hold on to its tail, not being a very strong swimmer?
sure, but I want to take a ride after you're done.
It's not playtime.
Well, no,
I
no.
think- Can I
he's
just jump in the? Can I just jump in the fountain and just swim?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. If you want to do a might check about it.
My crocodile is going to help me swim there.
It is difficulty 7 might check to swim this tunnel.
10.
Okay, you emerge in another fountain, a large pool, in fact.
What do I see around me? Oh, you don't want to tell me because nobody else can see it yet. I'll wait.
Well,
for the
no,
rest.
I'll wait and see if anyone else is following you, and then we'll see what's going on.
Well, is there a door around you that you could push open?
Well, that's why I was asking what was around me, because then if I could see a latch on the other side of the door, I'd just open the door. Nobody would have to swim.
So you cannot immediately see the door. You can,
Okay.
I mean, you can see a doorway out of the smaller room that you're in, but you can't see that big double door that you were just in front of from the other side.
Oh, because it's so. All right.
What you have swum into, I'll just tell you, it's basically like there are a series of side chambers, and you're in one of them. So you'd have to like get out of the pool and walk out to see the double doors. But I was going to see if anyone else is swimming through right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wait.
Yes.
I'll wait patiently.
I rolled an 8 to swim through it.
Okay, you make it as well. And
I was just going to swim with my crocodile.
he's going to give you, that'll give you a +3.
I was gonna hold on to the tail of the croc to help me swim. Not being
Okay.
a very strong swimmer.
I don't think the croc will let you hold it, Lilith. This is not like having a familiar. It's just that Bjorn is friendly with animals. He can't make it let you grab its tail.
Can I hold on to Bjorn?
That's up to him.
Sure.
Okay, then Lilith gets a +2.
Okay. What was this? Might or edge?
Might. And you just need to hit 7.
I hit a 7
Okay.
plus 1, 8.
Well,
And I
your
rolled a 10
+2
on
is...
my flex.
Oh, what was that?
Flex.
I rolled
did
a
roll
10
the-
on my flex.
Okay,
Nice.
Bjorn, what was your might roll?
You said I got +2?
+3 from the croc.
Okay. No, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, that was close. If yours had failed, I would have taken away the +2 for Layla. She was holding you. Siosa, you got a 10 on your flex roll. Did you guys also roll a flex?
I did,
I
but
got a
a
6.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I didn't make it.
So you're... Basically, I think the only thing you can put that towards is an extra stamina point.
I'll take that.
Yeah. If there are other things you could use, like if you'd failed the check... Well, did you fail the might check? No, you swam. You're already in.
No, I swam.
If you had failed, you could use that flex to make it a success instead. Or if it's like a sorcery roll, you can use the flex to regain any life points or stamina costs for the spell. If it's damage, you can do extra damage with it. But in this case, the only thing you can do with it is take an extra stamina.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you guys are in. The Pool of Tranquility. It is... Let's see. You see a room to the west is a doorway to another room. On the east wall, there is a fireplace that is somehow lit. You're in a pool that is adjacent to the north wall of this little room. On the south wall, you see words glowing on the wall, written in... Earlier, you may recall I described the walls of this place as being similar to like a black marble, but run through with streaks of like blue, lapis lazuli blue. It's that blue, but it is glowing faintly, and it's shaped into words. It says, "To those who would claim my treasure, cleanse yourself of all worldly desires. Lie a while to take your ease and meditate upon the infinite. Uncage my servants and set them free. Make a sacrifice of flesh, then one's own blood, and raise a burnt offering to my might. Only then will you be worthy to claim my crown." So I'm going to screenshot this and put it in the Discord for you guys, because that was a lot. If I can do so.
So we
I'm
need
gonna.
to take a nap.
Well, first I'm gonna take this time to heal myself.
Okay.
I just want to make sure this healing is done correctly, Steve. That it says I regain life points equal to the sorcerer's wit die. So
Yeah. You gotta
I
roll
just
the die.
roll my wit and I add the value, right?
You do not add the value. It's just the die.
It's just the die.
Yep.
It's not as good as I hoped.
Hopefully you roll good. All right.
Okay, I got 6 back.
So as we hear that reading,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Here.
strip myself of all my adornments.
Okay.
All my clothing, all my jewels, all my ears, all my bones. I'm just
Sure.
gonna take it all off. I'm naked as day I was born.
So I've put up the map here. You guys are in room 1. You can see there's the pool that you swam up through.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the writing again real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll read it aloud while you look at it. It says, "To those who would claim my treasure, cleanse yourself of all worldly desires. Lie a while to take your ease and meditate upon the infinite. Uncage my servants to set them free. Make a sacrifice of flesh, then one's own blood, and raise a burnt offering to my might. Only then will you be worthy to claim my crown."
All right. Well,
And
We're-
so what we see, just to verify what we see in the room is to the west there is a fireplace, or is that to the east?
Here. Can you see that?
Yes. Okay. And we are
You just swam up through that pool.
okay, we're right in that pool. So to the right is the fire, left
Yeah.
is an opening, in front of
Yeah.
us is a bunch of tables.
Yeah, and the writing on the wall, I think those are meant to be bookcases, but or shell, I don't know what they are, but the writing on the wall is down here.
Okay.
Behind whatever those are. You called them tables, maybe.
A burnt offering. So I'm gonna float on my back, naked as a jaybird, and look at the ceiling.
You're taking up the whole pool.
I
So
I'm
you're
not gonna
naked
have
for some
boundary
reason, yeah?
issues. And I want to look up at the ceiling.
Okay, you don't see anything of interest on the ceiling in here.
Okay.
Do we see any cages nearby?
Have you guys gotten out of the pool yet?
I'm gonna
still-
step out of the pool because
yeah, I'm out of the
it's
pool.
a little crowded with Nakey over there stretched out.
And Sammy, is a little bit.
Sammy,
Sammy
Yeah.
leaves. Sammy leaves.
Well, we do have to make a sacrifice of flesh. There is Sammy.
I was
Well-
gonna say.
The rules for the summons say they last until until they are killed or until the end of the current combat. Since he was summoned out of combat, I'm just interpreting it as one scene. You used him to get through the pool. Now he leaves.
Damn, because I was gonna put him in the fire and sacrifice and burn at the same time. Damn.
I'm glad we're thinking on the same lines.
I was just gonna offer up my pinky because who needs that?
Well, those of you who do step out of the pool, you can easily see through that little doorway to room 6.
Mhm.
You see it's a little shrine there. It's got little bowls of incense. There's like some resinous incense. There's flint and tinder sitting there to light it with. And that is all in that room. Other than the 2 doorways to other rooms.
Well, I'm gonna climb out of the pool and join
Okay.
you guys. Look in the room. I'm still naked.
You putting your emeralds back on, or?
No, I think I'll throw them in my pack.
All right. Suma's just naked.
I'm comfortable. If you guys are uncomfortable, that's on you.
Yep. That's a Patty line if I ever heard one.
Every time she
So where are we heading next? Obviously, the next room you can go to from 1 is 6, but then after that, you've got options.
So why don't we
Let's go
burn
to
that
6.
incense?
I don't know. I mean,
Burnt offering. Burned incense.
that could
on
mess
an
with your
altar.
head.
Can I make out what kind of offerings there were burnt?
You don't. If you mean like examine the altar and see what was burned there, is that what you mean?
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a witch check. I'll call this a 7.
Sight. I'm able to determine precisely how a person or animal died by laying, a hand upon the corpse.
What corpse would you do this to?
All right. There's only ashes, right? So let me do the witch check.
Yeah. I'll call this a 7.
Shoot. 6. Oh, I rolled an 8, 9, and no, nothing on flex.
Okay. As previously described, there are bowls of incense, and there's incense sitting here. There is no sign that anything other than incense has ever been burned.
Correct. And we can light the incense because you said there's stuff to light the incense. So I think we should burn the incense.
Go ahead, I guess.
But I'm going to hold my breath and set the incense off and then scooch back towards the pool area just in case.
Okay, you light the incense, nothing happens.
Nobody else passes out because I leave them behind.
Nope, it smells incensey.
Perfect.
I'm going to take a quick look into room number 2 in that hallway.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
curious about that also.
Yeah. So, room 2. You look in there and you see 2 comfortable-looking divans side by side. The leather has a curious pattern that your eye kind of slides right off of it. You get the impression it's probably better not to examine the pattern too closely.
Would I know from looking at the leather what it's made from?
What the leather's made from? It's leather. It's made from something's skin. But the pattern,
Skin, of course.
the pattern. Give me a witch check.
Okay. I mean, because I kill things and skin things and leather things, so I was just wondering if I would know. Wits check.
Yeah. You do not recognize what type of skin the leather's made from, but if you want to examine the pattern, that's what the witch check is for.
Sure, I do. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
Yes.
What is your sorcery defense?
My sorcery
6.
defense is 6.
Cool. So you're going to take the remainder of 4 in damage.
Oh, damn. Just
Psychic.
looking at the...
You perceive shapes that don't make sense in the mortal world. This is some sort of bizarre eldritch pattern that hurts your brain, and it's dealing damage to you at the psychic level.
And it's taking 4 or 6? 4?
You're taking 4.
Okay.
Yeah. I did warn you not to look too closely at the pattern.
I did, and I'm going to, say, don't look at the pattern.
Yeah, what this pattern was made by someone who sees dimensions that you do not. But to describe the rest of the room, you see that above these divans on the ceiling, there is a lifelike fresco of galaxies and stars that are glittering and gleaming. Yeah. That is kind of all you see in the room. The divans and these sort of cushions you can use, and then this galaxy on the ceiling.
Because I was...
while
spelled.
to take your ease and meditate upon the infinite.
So I'm going to lay on the floor, not on these beds,
Okay.
and stare up at the ceiling.
I guess that's what we're supposed to do, huh?
I'm just guessing.
Does anyone else do this? Does anyone sit on the divans? Does anyone else sit on the floor? Do you guys leave the room and let Suma do this alone? What's happening?
I'm so tempted to lay on the divan.
I'm gonna sit on the floor with my back against the wall and look up. I'm not gonna lay down. Not
You're in
Well,
it.
maybe. I'll yell at you, Laylith. Why don't you use your magic search on this? Or whoever had magic search. Was it Bajorn or was it Laylith?
It was Layla.
Bjorn, why don't you test these divans for magic?
Oh, right. The sense sorcery was Bjorn, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can try that.
They're magic.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell what kind?
Yeah, can I guess sense of what kind of magic or?
The magic in use here doesn't fit neatly into any of the categories in the book, like white magic, necromantic, demonic. It's not necessarily any of those things. It's maybe similar in some ways to white magic, similar in some ways to necromancy. But you don't get the sense that it is intended to cause direct harm.
I relay this to you guys.
Fine. I'll lay down on the divan, stare up at the galaxies, and ponder the infinite. What have my life choices brought me to that I've come to this eldritch room to go crazy silently in the company of fellow slaves?
Should have stayed in school. Bjorn, what are you doing? Everyone else is looking at the ceiling.
Bjorn will also meditate, but he'll do the more classic kind of like, Indian pose and look up at the ceiling.
Are you on the floor or on the other divan?
On the floor.
Okay. So all of you sort of get comfortable in your various ways as you peer deeper into the endless tracks of the infinite on the ceiling. You become absorbed by the lambent swirls of the stars, the whirls of the galaxies, the endless rotation of the universe as it churns through time and space. Unbidden, you hear sweet music playing in your mind.
Ooh.
And you float lost in its enchanting, haunting melodies. And then only the merest hint of a click gives you a warning. Lalith, please roll me a edge check. Difficulty 8.
A D8 edge check?
Difficulty 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
difficulty. Is it 2, 6? Oh, shoot. I just got a 6, 7. Just spelled it.
Damn.
You have failed your edge check. You are the only one on one of the couches. You're going to take 1d10 damage as 2 spiked balls fall from the ceiling. You try to dodge out of the way, but don't quite make it. You take 5 damage.
Damn.
I'm gonna, as soon as I hear those clicks,
Well,
I'm gonna roll out of the room.
Yeah, 2 spike balls hit Lalith, fall on the floor. They just graze her. She almost gets out of the way, but she takes that damage. The rest of you are not hit by spiked balls because you weren't sitting on the trapped divans. But as soon as those balls hit, you hear 3 sonorous bell rings.
Oh.
I don't know if that doesn't sound good, you guys.
Can we tell the direction where that is coming from, or is it just so loud that it just echoes off the walls?
It's coming from kind of everywhere in the room. Yeah.
Steve, is it possible to cut off part of the leather, the divan, without looking at it and sticking it in my pocket or in a bag?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna
It's just
leave the
just
room.
leather. I don't know why it
Leaving
would be anything. All right. So to leave room 2, you're back in room 6. You're going down to 7, the sort of central area.
I'm gonna not just barge in though. I'm gonna go to the opening and look around before I enter.
Sure.
Yeah.
So on this plinth in a clear casket made of a hard crystalline structure, you see a gigantic diamond skull with fanged teeth. The skull is wearing an ornate crown headdress thing set with precious stones that blaze from an internal green fire. You see no way to reach the crown. excuse me, because it's locked in this clear casket. You also see the 3 doorways to the south, leading to those other side rooms, and the doorway back to room 8, which you can't see into from where you're at. And then on the west side, where these 2 stairways are, past this is where you see those double doors that you couldn't get through from the other side. So had those doors been open, you would have been able to just walk right this way.
And where is show me with your arrow where the crown is?
Here.
Center?
Yeah, this is
room?
the gigantic skull.
Okay, can we see in the room that's lit? The one that's lit to the right there?
Over here?
Left on the screen, yeah, there.
You cannot see that. But you, having been told this is a throne room and looking at the general layouts, this is a central hallway with columns, you can probably surmise that that's where the throne is.
Okay.
And that's red carpet there?
Yeah, you can probably see the red carpet a little bit, because if you're still standing in this doorway, there's just no line of sight, but yeah.
Sorry, Steve, I think your camera froze.
Oh, thank you.
Well, then I guess maybe I'm going to scooch through, if I can, safely, but avoiding the casket and looking in those rooms that are across the way there.
Cool, yeah.
I'm not going to go in them. I want to peek inside the doorways and see if there's enough light to see.
You do not encounter...
I'm going to start with the one on my left.
Can you see the numbers?
No.
543.
543. I'm going to start with 3.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you encounter no danger on the way there. So you're going to start with 3. Looking in there, you see cages. And in the cages, you see piles of bleached white bones and skulls.
Ooh.
Perfect.
They look human.
And are these cages look locked?
Yes.
I mean, they appear closed. They're possibly locked.
Well, they're locked, but they can be opened from outside.
Okay, so I'm gonna get Sayosa with me. I'm gonna motion for her to join me.
I was with you already. I just...
Oh, okay.
was waiting.
And I think we should open these.
I don't know if we should jump to... I don't know about that.
At least one. I will protect you. I will have my bow and arrow ready. If you encounter any type of a lock or something, that's kind of your deal.
Well, yeah, that doesn't mean I must unlock a lock just because it's there to unlock.
I think it's
Siosa, roll a wits check, please.
Okay.
And Suma. Both of you roll a wits check.
Oh. I believe that's a 10. What happened?
Cool.
Mine's an 8.
Okay, so Siosa, as you're arguing that you don't want to open this cage, you recall the 4th line of the poem on the wall.
Yeah. To release my whatever.
Uncage my servants and set them free. And you realize, thinking back to the previous lines, to those who would claim my treasure, cleanse yourself of all worldly desires, as if by taking a bath, swimming through water. Lie a while to take your ease and meditate upon the infinite. Perhaps on a divan staring at a galaxy fresco on the ceiling.
Yes.
And the next
Please
step.
remember there was a trap there.
Uncage my servants and set them free.
Please remember there was a trap in the previous line.
There was indeed a trap. But after you completed that step, after you completed that step, you heard a bell.
Stand right in front of the cage door. I think we should open the door, though. At least to the one. There's 3, so let's open one at a time, nice and
It's
slow.
just piles of bones, guys.
Perhaps
I will unlock the door, Suma. You have never talked so much in your life, and I am...
You know how drawn I am to human bones.
not a good recommendation for your character, I'm sure.
Okay,
I might want to
okay.
collect a
Okay,
finger bone
this-
or something to remind me of this place.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
It doesn't require any lock picking or anything. Like I said, they can just from outside they can just be opened.
Okay. Well, then why am I doing? Fine.
Then I'll use my fine. I will see her reservation, and I will use my staff, and I will just open up the first one.
Cool. 5 skeletons stand up and grab weapons which were hidden under the piles of bones.
Perfect. See? Yay!
One of them looks tough as hell.
Well,
Please,
we're tougher. We're tougher.
We're tougher.
Look,
Roll
the
initiative.
door.
Everyone do an edge check for initiative.
It was a trap.
Of course it was a trap.
You have to release her minions or its
No,
minions.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6 again, Patty.
Okay. So did I.
Dang it.
But my little oh wait, I don't need to use my flex. Damn it! The first time I flexed got a 10.
I got 4.
Okay, Patty, I got a 9 now.
Okay, Bjorn got 4. Lilith and Suma are still tying.
3 dice the same.
One more time, guys. One more time. If you tie this time,
Plus
you're
6.
both out of the game.
I rolled a 6 plus 4 is a 10.
Okay, you're
Okay.
better.
Okay.
I believe we rolled.
That was the magic loop.
9.
That was absolutely insane. Oh, my bad. I said 5 skeletons stand up. It's
You did.
actually 9.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Sorry about that,
9
gang.
That's all right.
Couldn't we have at least seen what was in the bloody room?
Well, I was told that she checked room 3 first.
Correct.
Suma, I'm never taking you to any parties in the future.
I was
Okay,
Yarn,
so-
you're late now.
Doesn't this
Here's
look
what-
like a party?
Here's what you've got. 4 skeleton minions,
This looks
4
like a
skeleton veterans. I'm sorry, 4 skeleton warriors, 4 skeleton veterans, and 1 skeleton champion.
Right.
Nice.
And Cios is up first.
Oh, yes, I am. Okay. So,
Remember, you can run.
So I'm putting at this point we have the map here. I don't have this built out for the minis, but we have the map here. And I'm going to say Suma and Siasa were in the room. Bjorn and Lilith did not tell me that they came over here, so I'll say you guys can be outside the room, but not in it.
I wanted to explore the throne room.
So you didn't even come over here.
No, I was probably headed right towards the doorway or the entranceway of room 8 when I hear my dear companions opening a cage door that just seemed to rattle.
when you hear
Okay.
me scream, gosh darn it, Suma.
All right. You know what? I am going to put this on the
Gosh darn
tabletop.
it.
Get these guys out of here.
Golly
Uh,
darn!
Gnarly darn.
Darn sarn it.
We'll say this is the cage here. And here are our guys. Shoot, I dropped them. Actually, I'll just move this since the cage is open. So, here are these guys. But who's going first? It was going to
Didn't you
be...
say there was 3 cages in this room?
No.
No, it's
one?
just room number 3
Okay.
on the map. It does say that there are multiple cages, but I mean the map only shows 1, so whatever.
I was thinking multiple cages.
The
and
important thing
stumbles
is
to the
we
top.
have to fight skeletons now.
Yeah. In fact, I'll make it multiple cages for the purposes of the tabletop. Yeah, these guys will be over here. Shoot.
Is there any possibility of us just closing the door and them going back to sleep?
Well, I only opened one cage.
But when you did, the others opened as well.
Okay, I see.
There you go. Hold on, let me brighten this up a little.
Guys.
I got my janky lighting set up for the
These are
tabletop.
undead people, right?
Yeah, and as you can see, I didn't really finish painting them. They're just kind of base coated with a bone color, and that's it. But yeah, here they are. Fight away.
All right.
Away.
We needed to release their minions anyways.
Well, you needed to uncage them, and then there's this whole second part of that line.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's
Classic PC players.
Uncage my servants and set them free.
Set them free to kill us, to make and to
buy-
sacrifice our flesh to their king. Is
and
what
buy
Perhaps-
Domino pizza.
Perhaps
Rather
set them free
sacrifice their
from...
flesh than one's own blood.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
right-
going to be us because they're going to be sacrificing us.
Well, right now you've uncaged them, but it says uncage them and set them free. So perhaps you have to set them free from the curse of undeath by killing
That
them.
was a big hint there, mages.
It's not really a hint. I'm just telling you to do what you were going to do anyway.
Lilith and Bajorn.
So, Siosa, have you
People are alive. Get over here.
have you done anything yet, Siosa?
I'm trying to. I've rolled the dice.
What are you doing?
I am attacking. I'm going to okay. What I'd like to do is run up to one of them and hit them.
These four look the weakest.
Rapier. Okay, then I'll run up to them, I suppose. Hit one with my rapier. So I rolled a 10.
Okay. You do hit him with a 10.
All right, and then I shall roll my die 4. Which is I rolled a 4.
You have one shot at that guy.
Nice.
You take a swipe with your rapier and just smash him back into a pile of bones. You still
I
have
just
another
took
act.
all my frustration out on that guy.
Yeah. Actually, you don't have another action because you moved. But yeah, that's
No, I don't. I'm
unless you want to spend the stamina to make the action part of your attack, to make the move part of your attack. I mean, if you do that, then you do have another action.
I do have. Yeah, I could do that because I have 5 stamina,
All right.
so I could spin that, make another attack, and then move, or just make another attack.
Yeah. Yeah. You
I'll
can make another attack.
and move.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is an 8.
That's a hit.
Roll this thing. Nothing. And another 4. 4 damage.
He's also dead.
Dang. She's
And
The
then
threshold on these weakest guys is 3.
Excellent. I will move, I guess, back towards the door, but I won't block it.
Okay.
So I would, dart in, whack, whack, dart back.
Cool. Well done.
And then I'm going to try to find the dice I dropped.
Now it is time for the minions, which is the guys that you just attacked. They're both going to come for you.
Fair enough.
Make a sacrifice.
Yeah, and then they're going to attack you with might. D8 plus 2. First one gets a 10. Does that hit you?
10, yes.
Okay, and I'll roll the second one while I'm here. Does 8 hit you?
My physical defense is an 8. So
Okay. So they both hit you, and it's going to be a total of 3 plus 8, 11 damage for both of them.
okay.
Wait, you just took 11 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, I have 33 health though, so I'm all right.
Sorry, I've been playing Shadow Dark. I'm like, well, you be dead.
You're like,
And then these other skeletons who look a little bit beefier I guess more big boned. They're coming over to Suma.
Well,
Actually-
how rude.
Well,
how deserving.
this was all your idea.
It was. You know, though, that's okay.
So each of them rolls a d10 plus 3 to attack.
Jesus.
Ooh, I like this.
What's your
Do you?
what is your physical defense, Suma?
That's 6.
Okay, that's 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits,
Oh my god.
4 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is Conan.
Yeah.
Now I'm sacrificing my flesh to set you guys free. There you go. Oh.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
7. So 11 is 18. This is 24. 31 damage.
Woo!
I cheat.
Are
You cheat?
still alive?
I am still alive, but I have 2 health left.
Wow. Wait. How much was the total damage?
31.
Holy
Now,
shit.
you can spend 2 stamina to give yourself, I think, some health, right?
Me?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know that rule. Let me look it up. I bet you're right, though.
No, I can't. I've got Iron Hide increased max life
It's
points by 3.
From the wild.
It's from the
I don't
origin?
see anything like that. Okay, yes, I can. I can do -1 stamina to gain 2 health.
I built your character.
Yeah, I know you did.
Thank
see
you,
it there.
Cindy.
I can say, stop it.
It's only 2 health, but it's something.
Yeah, I can get 2.
I don't know
health.
when you can do that, but
It doesn't say that it has to be an action or anything, so I think you can just do it anytime.
Well, then I'm gonna at least take 2, because that's ridiculous. So
How much stamina do you have? You might want to just use it all because you're still surrounded by these guys.
If I can do that more than once, then I can get 10 health.
She can do it more than once?
There's no rule listed here about it taking an action. So
Then I'm
I
gonna
interpret
take
that to mean
10
that you
health.
just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking 10, using all my stamina.
Okay.
So, and then
You might live.
Yeah. And then
Probably not, but you might.
That's fine. I'll do that because that makes all the sense in the world. And then whose turn is it?
It is Layla's turn, and she is not in this room.
run,
But
Layla.
for one move action, you can get into the doorway.
You hear us screaming.
You can hear the
Before
fight.
I
Yeah.
move, what do I see in this throne room? Is there anything of interest?
Oh my gosh, what a boring question in the middle of a fight.
Like
Okay.
something that will control skeletons besides the crown.
Atop
Can't you
the
use your necromancer?
atop this jewel-encrusted throne, made of some unearthly glittering metal, sits a giant with a huge mace resting on his lap. His body is clothed in rich sorceress robes, and arcane paraphernalia is scattered around him. But it is bones, not flesh, which pokes from beneath his voluminous sleeves. His head appears to be missing.
Can you
Most
describe his
likely,
chest?
his chest is a rib cage with a shirt over it. Unfortunately, it is not exposed. But his head is missing. Most likely, it is the head that's in the crystal sarcophagus out in the main hall.
Right, let's not wake the sleeping giant, shall we?
Good idea.
Let's wait a little while.
I'm like, that might be better. We have all our party members hale and hearty. And then I make note of what's there and make it to the doorway.
There you are, right there in the doorway.
I will say here, Steve, I have Undead Ward. I have a level of protection from undead beings. Undead foes will only ever target me if they have no other possible targets to attack, or if I attack first, or cast a spell against them.
Ooh.
Well, you're going to have a hard time defeating them without attacking them or casting a spell against them.
Just saying that when it's their turn, they can't attack me right away.
Yeah, but do you do anything? Because you still have an action.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just gonna look it up
You just ran up here. That's all you did.
So look at us.
as my skin is flapping like paper against my back.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That was a nice description.
You know what
Thank
I'm
you.
going to do? Is I'm going to expend 1 stamina point to do a hit and run
Okay.
on one of the big beefy looking guys that are attacking Suma.
Cool.
And shoot, but I don't have any other. And then I'm going to shoot. So if I use a hit and run, that's make an attack action followed by 2 move actions. This counts as 1 action, but I already used an action to get there. Can my staff reach one of those guys?
No, not unless you can do range
I'm
with
gonna
it.
scream at you and say, "Don't block the door."
But you do have a bow. We decided your knife is actually a bow.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shoot one of them.
Okay. Yeah, that's an edge check for an attack, and if you hit, it'll be D8 damage.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Dang. The classic
You missed.
Yuri one.
I rolled a 1, so that didn't move. I am going to now take 2 actions and get the hell away from that doorway and move back in the hallway as far as I can get.
Okay, you're gone. Suma, you're up.
Okay, I am going to get
Wait,
the hell out of
wait.
here.
Wait.
What?
Was it not my turn yet?
No, you rolled a 4.
Okay, just making sure.
Lalith and Suma both rolled 6.
I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna head for the door.
Bounce.
That's my action, and then I'm gonna turn back and I'm gonna shoot an arrow at that guy right there in front. That's the
This
big
one?
fucker. Yep, the big guy right there.
Go.
Flipper Fluck. That guy.
Flipper Fluck. Got it. Go ahead.
So first I do edge, and I got 10,
Hit.
and then my 8 here. 3 damage.
Yeah, he's hurt, not dead. And that is Suma's turn. Bjorn, you're up now.
Yay!
You have to spend an action just to get to the room.
Do I?
Yeah,
Yep.
you weren't in the room. You have to move. That's an action.
But I hear that there's fighting going on, right?
You hear fighting, and you will also have seen Lalith come running to the room and back out, and Suma running out.
Can I spend my 2 actions to summon a creature and then use that creature to go in the room?
Yeah.
All right. How many people are in there?
There are 4, 5, 6, 7 skeletons, and one of your friends currently in the room.
All right. How much? I'm looking at how much health I have right now. I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's lion time. Lion time.
Guess what, Siosa?
Hail Suma!
I sneeze because I'm allergic to cats.
You see this big, and this is Conan lion, so it's like it looks like a saber tooth. This thing.
That's imaginary, but sure. Where does it go? These two weaker guys or the four bigger guys? Also, he hasn't had a turn yet, but this guy in the back is the biggest of all. He's the champion.
He's the champion.
Yeah.
You know what?
He's the first enemy you guys have encountered today that actually has hit points. Or
Well,
life
let me
points.
work on these little guys first. So
Okay.
he's just gonna attack the two closest ones,
Okay.
and he
How many attacks does he
gets
get?
2 attacks,
Cool.
2 actions per turn, and so he has an ability called Ambush. It says a lion applies a +2 modifier to edge contests during a surprise attack.
It's not a surprise attack.
Okay, just guessing.
No one even knows where this lion came from.
Okay.
You called him. He came from behind you. You're like, what?
Well, that's why it's a surprise.
Yeah.
Ah! You know what? Sold.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. So attack. So that's wow. So 7, 8, 9, 10.
Easy. You got him.
So that's 13. So that's 1d8. That's 8 damage.
Bye.
And then he attacks the other one. That's 10 to hit.
Yeah.
And attacks the other one. 6, 7, 8 damage. And that's his turn.
Dude, we need more of these things.
Yeah.
All right. Well done, Bjorn. Now the champion comes, and he has to go for this lion.
His name's Leo.
No, it isn't. The champion's coming for the lion. Does 10 hit the lion?
Not Suma.
Yes.
That's what you're thinking, Simba.
His physical defense is either 7 to 9. So
No,
7 to 9. So
thinking-
10 hits no matter what. We'll say it's 9.
okay.
And now the damage is going to be real bad. 1d12 plus 5. 9 damage.
What's his? What do I look for his damage? It says threshold is 10.
Oh, he's a minion. Okay, so basically if he gets hit one more time, he's dead.
Okay.
He rolled. I rolled 9 damage. If I'd rolled 10, he would have died this time.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's it for the champion's turn. Siosa, you're up.
Was it Shamu?
What?
You know, there's a poem that they one of the in the Conan book talks about the great lion Shamu.
Oh.
Shamu.
So the weakest tier of skeletons are now all gone,
Right.
but the other 5 are still pretty much unharmed.
So I'm going to move over to that group. I'll move around the lion across the
Okay.
doorway to the group. And I'll attack any one of those. I'm going to spend a
A stamina.
to do my thing. Pooh. 6 is to hit. Does it hit anybody?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Okay. And nothing on that. All right. And I rolled a 2. 2 for damage.
Okay. He is harmed, but still up.
Okay. So. One more time. Oh, got it. 5 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, and this is where I bounce out the door.
Okay. I'm going to say you backflip.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go. Minion turn. They're dead. Veterans turns. This one's going to attack the lion. That was cocked. Oh, well, that's much worse. 13 hits the lion, yeah?
His threshold is 10, so how dare you?
Real good effort with this. Real good.
How dare you?
And the great news is now they can move out into the hallway. This guy killed the lion, but he still has a move, so he's coming out there. And I don't have any more tiles, but I'll just... There's the 4 of you, and now they're stacking up in the doorway, is what's happening.
Now we've got them choked.
Yep. In fact, I'll just do this. Oop. Yeah, that is what has happened. You guys all kind of left the room to get cover. Does anyone want to be blocking the doorway? The last person to leave was Siasa.
Blocking the doorway?
Yeah, if you block the doorway, you can choke them down to 1 at a time.
And then we all attack 1 at a time, and then so...
Yeah, physically speaking, in terms of blocking, Siasa was the last one out the door. So, and in the abstract of turn order, you would have seen these guys coming after you. So you can choose to stop and block the doorway or not.
I don't think I'm blocking the doorway.
No, I'm asking Siasa.
I could block it for a little bit. I'll
Okay.
block it for a little bit, and then
I do have a question. Can any of you guys passively heal me?
No.
No.
I can heal myself.
But can you heal me on your turn?
I can hear you on your turn, but I have to wait till my turn.
Right, of course. But you can heal me on your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of turns, now that they're all blocked, it is Layla's turn.
Great. So I am going to go up to the one that's blocked, and I'm going to use... Can I use Life Leech on a skeleton?
Good question.
I guess, yeah.
Your unholy undead life. I am going to leech it out from you.
Make that sorcery attack.
That is 10 plus 1, 11.
Definitely hit.
Right. So damage is equal to the sorcerer's wits die, so that's 6. And I gain life points equal to the damage suffered by the target. So I guess I have to roll a 6. Oh, but I did roll a 0 on my flex die.
Wait, you rolled a 6 for damage?
No, I rolled a 2 for damage.
Okay, well, you get 2 hit points back. And this guy actually is... Yeah, well, one thing at a time. But you've killed this guy anyway.
Okay.
So what do you want to do with your flex? You can get a stamina. You rolled that flex on damage, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it might not help you. You can do massive damage with it. You don't really need to. Total the roll is normal, but also add the maximum result that the weapons. Yeah, I mean, it's not really helpful to do massive damage because any hit to this guy would kill him. So I recommend just taking the stamina point.
Okay. I will take the stamina point.
Alrighty. That was good for Layla. Suma, you're up.
All right, I am going to shoot at the one in the doorway. And
Okay.
I'm going to do it twice, if necessary. So,
Cool.
let's see.
Physical defense is 6.
I got 10.
Got him.
Hit,
Nice.
and I got 8 damage.
One shot.
So I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
shoot
for
at
your
the-
second shot, you can hit either this guy who is a veteran like the one you just killed, or this guy who is the champion.
I'm going to try to get the big guy, the champion.
Copy
You
that.
know,
Go for it.
I did not take my other action. Can I just say retroactively that I'm readying my bow for a
Sure.
snake arrow as my second action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. No, you did take 2 actions because Life Leech is 1 to cast the spell and then. Oh, no, never mind. That was the other thing. Never mind.
Yeah. It's a spend a stamina point for life leech.
Yeah, copy.
Okay.
So,
So I am going to roll again. What was that? 9. Hit. Is that hit?
9 hits, yes.
Okay. And I got 4 damage. No, 5 damage.
Cool. This guy, however,
That's hit
like I
points.
said earlier, has hit points. You have harmed him.
Nice.
Okay, that was Suma. Bjorn, you're up.
Oh man. Wait. So how hurt are you?
I have 12 hit points.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And that's only because I used every last bit of my stamina to give me some life.
Because unfortunately, I my healing is not as good as I was hoping it would be. Because
You don't have to waste it on me if you have something better to kill that guy.
I think I do.
Okay, then don't waste it on me. I'll be back here where I'm okay for a minute.
All right. All right. Gonna go big again.
Go.
Gonna spend 10 to summon the bear.
Okay, here's what you see. You remember this room?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are fighting in room 3. Well, you didn't see where the lion came from. Now you see where the bear comes from. He comes out of room 4.
Nice.
So you hear something in there like a cage breaking, and he comes out of that room. Now this is not an official Conan, the Hyborian Age mini. It's just one I already had, but it's pretty badass.
I'm surprised there was no
Yeah.
bear in that collection.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
All right.
And he's going for the big guy, I assume?
Yeah.
That's
He's
what
got
you'd
2
want.
attacks. He's gonna do both attacks on that motherfucker.
I'm going to move him to the side a little bit just for...
And he has a thing called intimidating presence. He applies a modifier of +2 to all checks, so I'm doing +2 to this.
Great. And by the way, you
And-
guys all got knocked down when he barreled past you to attack this
Yeah,
thing.
it's like, "Roar," like this thing.
He's so huge.
And,
You can get up for free, but you got knocked down.
So
Okay.
first attack. Oh man, I almost got a 10 on my flex die, but so that's 14 to hit.
Hit. Easy.
And then damage. Wha- Oh, I got 10 on the flex die.
Oh, there you go.
I got 10 on damage. What's that?
Wait, you got... so if you got a 10 on damage and a 10 on the flex die?
No. I got 10 on the flex die for damage.
Okay. And what did you roll for the damage roll?
The damage roll is 1d8 plus 7.
Okay. Did you roll the d8 yet?
I did.
What is it?
3.
3 plus 7 is 10. And to do massive damage because of your flex, you add the max value of the damage again. Hold on, let me double check if it's the whole damage or just the die roll.
So massive damage.
Yeah, so it's the whole damage. So it would be 8 plus 3 plus. Wait, I'm sorry. What was the modifier again for the damage?
So the modifier is 1d8 plus 7.
1d8 plus 7. Okay, so 15, and you rolled a 3 on your d8, so you deal 25 damage.
Hell
This guy is already hurt. 25 was his original life points. This bear would have one-shotted him even if he hadn't been hurt.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So the bear just fucking grabs his head and just
Hell yeah.
crushes it, just like a lemon.
And you know what?
Ah!
I'm going to say with his extra attack, because he still has another action. That was his first attack.
Yeah, he still has another action. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this bear throws the body and kills these two as well.
Yes.
And he just
Yeah. Combat over. And as the last of these skeletons dies, you hear that sonorous bell ring again 3 times, indicating that you have completed another step of the instructions.
oh my god. I'm gonna need a lot of healing the next session.
We're gonna have to do recover. Well, right now it's our recovery or our respite or whatever we have to
The
do.
bear leaves and walks back to that other room.
Yes. See Barry. His name's Barry.
Maybe we could rest in this cage room for a minute.
No, you can't.
Shit. All right, well, let's peek in the 4 then.
It's a menagerie. You see Barry in here. He's just lying on the floor, curled up. And there are lots of... You see also the other cage that the lion came out of, Leonius.
That was so sick.
Yeah, you don't know where he went. He didn't come back here. But, oh, right. No, he died. That's right. He's dead. So there's a menagerie of small animals here. Mostly small. Also, there was a bear and a lion. Now, the next step in the puzzle is, or in the instructions, is make a sacrifice of flesh, then one's own blood. So, I think at this point, you can pretty easily surmise that these small animals are here for the purpose of the sacrifice. But you've already got a dead lion.
Yeah.
So you don't need to necessarily kill another animal if you don't want to.
And a dead boss too.
What's in 5? Can we peek over in 5?
In 5, you see, perhaps unsurprisingly, the altar of sacrifice.
Nice.
Okay, so maybe I can suggest to everyone, hey, let's grab the lion
Yeah.
and gut it on the altar.
Yeah. I say. Yeah.
And I will sacrifice my own blood.
Okay. Go ahead and take a life point for the blood sacrifice.
Do we each need to do our own blood sacrifice, or just
Only
of us?
one.
Okay.
So I'll take 1 out of my 12, guys. Just for you.
Suma, might I suggest, as you are already injured,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
or maybe we could, since you're already bleeding, we could squeeze out more blood.
That's what I was thinking. I'll just bleed on.
Hey, that's perfect. That's great. You don't need to take a life point if you're not doing new injury to yourself.
Sheath the flesh hanging, so yes, I can just drip my blood on there.
Yeah, you got the lion onto the altar, and then your own blood just drops on there by accident, and that bell chimes 3 more times.
And then, and raise a burnt offering of my might.
To my might.
To my might. Burnt offering to my might.
So this one, go ahead and roll me a wits check, Suma.
Nine.
Okay, you realize that you did this one earlier, but you did it in the wrong order. All you need to do is go back to room 6 and light some incense again.
So I'm gonna dash over there and reburn the incense.
So you do.
Because either that or I'm throwing something in that fireplace. So here we go.
So the crystal around the giant skull with the crown begins to melt away like frost on a spring morning. And finally, the crown of Salazar Bheg is yours. Would anybody like to pick it up?
I think we should do something about the guy on the throne before we touch his head.
You could pick it up with your spear.
Well, I'm just saying, I think once we touch that crown, maybe that guy on the throne will come alive and kick our ass. So maybe before he's alive, we could throw him in the fire.
Bjorn picks up the crown.
What?
You carefully remove the crown and place it upon your head. There's a flash of blinding light, and suddenly you see an abstract vision of the entire city of Bagara. Ooh. Instinctively, you know how to open all the external doors and portals of the city, but other strange thoughts and visions assail you as well. Decadent dreams of times past, ferocious wars against the serpent folk, strange unholy ceremonies and rituals. You dismiss them, you ignore them, you concentrate on removing the barriers to your path to freedom. This thing is really hard to control. It is beyond mortal kin, and as a matter of fact, when you try to open the exterior doors, by accident, you also open all the interior doors.
Okay.
Including the portal that was blocking up this room, and you see behind it dozens and dozens of serpent folk with giant serpents with them, an army out there. A small army, but an army nonetheless. However, before they can come at you, you hear a sound from behind. Is rising from the throne. The gigantic body of the ancient sorcerer lurches towards the plinth. This gigantic skeletal hand reaches out, grips the skull, and puts it atop its torso. The empty eye sockets light up with unholy green fire, and he uses his mace. He runs towards that door, towards the serpent, and just starts smashing them left and right with his mace. Yeah. He extends a bony hand back towards Bjorn, and you hear a voice in your mind. It says, "You possess that which is not meant for ordinary mortals. Give it to me, or perish in unspeakable torment."
Bring it.
He's not threatening you. He's warning you. You know instinctively that he's telling the truth. This thing is hurting your mind.
Oh.
You've already opened the doors. Give it to him.
Yeah, you're right.
He's fighting the serpent folk for you right now.
Am I... Oh, sorry. Am I able to actually take it off?
Yeah, you can hand it right to him.
Okay. So, is it like heavy?
It's pretty heavy, but it's nothing to him.
All right, yeah, I take it off and I try to, give it to him.
He takes it from you and puts it on, and as soon as he does, he starts flinging these arcs of liquid green fire from his hands, just burning these serpent champions and giant serpents to absolute ash right in front of you guys, completely destroying them. He easily wins this battle against the serpent folk by himself with no help from you in seconds. And he turns to you and says, "You are presumptuous mortals to have awakened me from my eons long sleep. Yet it was well you did, for my former servants had grown audacious in my absence and needed to be reminded who rules this city. The reward you have gained is your lives. Go now before I change my mind." And you see his eyes blaze up. Eldritch fire surrounding his bodies.
relieved.
Yes,
Yeah, highly.
Mhm.
You guys, thanks to Bjorn's brief exposure to the crown, you remember the way. And if you start to take a wrong turn, the door you're going through closes. Salazar Beg is leading you out. And when you get out, you find the Zula out there as well, or the Zura. You guys have not only escaped, you have freed them from their imprisonment. Each of you gains 1 XP. Everyone except Suma gains an additional XP. Because you're the only one who made a mistake in the riddle solving. You lit that incense out of order.
Oh. Well,
Sorry.
That's
You guys have made allies with the Zura, who are now going off to try and find some place to live in this world. And, yeah.
Oh, do we have a place we can settle down?
Well, you do have the Zura with you. You have enough resources that you're able to continue your journey south and get to civilization. And we are going to find out what happens when you get there next week.
All right.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Oh wow! I can't believe I survived.
I can't believe you survived either.
All right, guys, that was the Skull of Salazar Beg. You completed it in 1 session, which I wasn't sure would happen. Well done. We ran a little long, but it was too close to the end to stop. And I didn't rush that. Other than killing those last 2 skeletons for free, I didn't rush anything that happened after that. That was all scripted.
That's great.
Was there
Yeah.
anything
All
special in the
because I
two
went out of
side rooms?
order.
Wait,
Sorry, what was that, Yuri?
Oh, I was just going to ask, was there anything special in the 2 side rooms?
Yeah, the rooms that you didn't go into, they're like treasure rooms.
Okay. So
There's an armory and a treasure chamber.
I'm crying because I didn't get my treasure.
Sorry.
Yeah, your life.
You fought skeletons, and then you solved the riddle, and then you ran away with your life. Nobody went in those rooms.
My treasure.
Well,
But also-
I was about to go in there.
If it makes you feel better, it's non-specific treasure. The treasure is narrative in this. This isn't Shadow Dark, where it gives you, like, mechanical advancements. But I'll say, in terms of weapons, you guys can choose any mundane weapons that you like from the book, as given to you by the Zura, who you rescued. You know, their whole society is traveling with you now, so they would
I am
happily.
surprised that there was no treasure in this room. Well, except for opening the
Well, I
place.
just said there was a treasure chamber and an armory, but you guys didn't go in either of the rooms.
Oh.
Because we were fighting skeletons. Thanks.
Yeah,
to
it was
my
see rooms 10 and 9 to the side of where the throne is, above it, north and south of the throne.
Yes.
This is the treasure, and then down here is the armory.
Okay. I guess we missed it.
But the farthest anyone went was here, which was Lilith, and then turned around and left.
Because I turned around because I heard screaming.
Yeah, you guys were in a fight. It was very understandable. Anyway, thank you guys. I hope you liked the game. I thought it was really cool. It goes real fast. We'll be back next week with another one.
All right.
And on Friday,
Watching.
finally, session 3 of Shadow Dark.